Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today we had Heat on. It was a really good pod. One of my favorite guests to have on. We talked about Mexico. We talked about his precision career. We talked about the new teams that he will be playing on next year. And then we finished with questions from the people. That is it. Hope you guys enjoy. Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today I got on with me Cloth Team USA member, an actual OG, your mom's favorite dodgeball player, Marcus Heat. Marcus, how we doing, baby?
Yo, your mom's favorite player is crazy. I feel
I'm
like I'm
trying to
getting
get
older every time I get introduced. Like every time I get introduced, I'm getting older, bro. That's crazy to me.
I'm trying to get creative with these. I was trying to think of how old you were, and I was gonna be like your favorite 38 and under dodgeball player or something
Yo,
like that.
that is insane. I'm not even mad about that. I'm not even mad about that. Look, if longevity is like my legacy, I'm good with it.
Yeah, bro. It's okay to be an unk.
Yeah. You hate me. You hate me, bro.
Someone called me Unk at the last tournament, and I'm just like, damn, bro, they're not fucking wrong. But
Bro, it's crazy, bro, because I think everybody on my mixed cloth team from Mexico is under 30, except like my coaches we all grew up playing together. So like literally my entire team's like, whatever, old man, we know it's gonna take you like a week to recover. I'm just like, yo, it's one practice. Like, what's going on, bro? It's tough, man. It's tough.
yeah, bro, once you hit 30, man, I mean, you're closer to 40 now, but once you
Yeah.
hit 30, that shit goes down.
Yeah. I'm over it. We're through it. We're through it.
All right, let's move on to some some weekend talk. How was your weekend?
It was pretty good, man. Honestly, trying to just get ready for like some holiday cheer and stuff like that. Like my family's pretty big on Christmas, and honestly, my team is pretty big on Christmas. What a lot of people don't know is we actually do like a precision Christmas. We call it Precismas. And pretty much we do like a gift exchange, have dinner together, go out listen to some good music and just like chill and just like relax together. And like it's kind of been our tradition for like the last 2 years, so we're just gonna keep just doing it and rolling through it.
Okay, sounds like a good time.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I didn't do anything crazy this weekend. I don't know if you got sick after the dodgeball, but there's a bunch of people in Connecticut that caught like a virus or something. So like
Uh,
I've been feeling a little under the weather this whole time, this past like weekish or so.
yeah.
But we're getting there. We're getting there.
I feel it. I feel it. Honestly, when I came back from Mexico, that's when I was just like, all right, bro, I can't fucking breathe or anything like that. So I gotta figure it out. Like the dodgeball was actually okay.
Yeah, so I didn't know, but when Bo was on the pod, he was talking about the altitude in Mexico.
Yeah. It's apparently it's double Colorado out there. Like it's double Colorado. And like my first day there, this wasn't a question, but my first day there when we went out, like literally, like I made it a point to go like visit the temples and stuff while I was out there because I was like, if I don't just see like the land and like climb some stairs or something, I'm gonna like regret it when I'm on the court for it. I still regretted it, to be clear. Like it didn't make a difference. But no, like it's definitely like it's some very like just thin air up there, bro. It's tough.
I was looking at people's like Instagram posts and stories, and I didn't realize like the altitude, but I mean, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it was nice, man. Just honestly, just a overall just really great experience. We're probably gonna get into it at some point, but
Yeah. Hey, did
yeah.
you drink the tap water or just bottled water, right?
Yo, so I'm an idiot, dude. So literally, my captain, Will Becker, like the first night, he was like, you know what? I'm good, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure he drank the water. He keeps telling us he didn't drink the water, but I think he drank the water. I ain't gonna lie to you. But literally, the next day, I was like, you know what? It's been like 3 days. I just really want a salad. And everybody's like, you know that they wash like all the stuff, all the fresh produce and all that with the water, right? And I was like, no. Dude, Saturday night, woo! I told her they never seen me. Boy, it was crazy. It was bad. It was bad, bro. It was bad, but that's all right. We bounced back. We was all right.
Oh man. All right, so I went to Mexico one time for my honeymoon,
Yeah.
and we were supposed to be there, I think, for 5 days or 6 days. We only lasted four. So I knew like only drank the bottled water. So like I checked the
Yeah.
caps and stuff.
we're at a Hard Rock resort and they're handing me bottled water with like the caps like already broken. I'm like,
Oh
nope. Like as
nah,
soon as I get
absolutely
there,
not.
bro, fucking Kobe in it right into the trash can. I am not drinking that shit.
He's like, can I get another one, please? Sir, this is fresh. No, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
bro, I know.
it's not.
So it
Nah.
was the second to last day we were there, and I think I had like, dude, I had like 10 or 12 like frozen margaritas before
Mm.
lunch. I'm out at the pool, I'm big chilling, and they were passing around water, and I was making sure that like the water was like filtered water or that it was like in the bottle.
Yeah,
And there was a wedding that day, and they must have saved the water bottles for the wedding. And I woke up the next day, like number one, I woke up with a crazy sunburn. I
bro.
passed out by the pool for 3 hours, and I woke up to the employees asking me if I was good. Like I was out, out.
That boy was red.
Bro, I woke up, I'm looking around for my wife. I'm like, where am I, bro? But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
and then I felt
crazy.
terrible. And then my wife, same thing. So we ended up leaving like a day or two early.
I feel that. I feel. I'm not mad at that, bro. It's probably a good decision.
Honestly, yes.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Well, that's the Mexico talk for the beginning of the pod. Let's move into some football. Heat, you're a Ravens fan.
Man. This has been the most annoying season, bro. I feel like every time I'm watching a game, like it's just a roller coaster, bro. Like I don't know if my QB is gonna get injured, which he did last night. I don't know if we're just gonna just run the ball like we should be running the ball because literally we have one of the best. Bro, I don't know what's going on with Harbaugh. Like I'm just being real with you. Like I think everybody's like we should fire him. No, he's still good. No, he's not good, bro. He's still working on a Flacco system right now, bro. Like you can tell he's still working on a passing system, bro. That's not what my team does anymore, bro. Like, and you saw it last night.
Yeah, if you listen to some of his interviews, like I think coming out of the locker room in the second half, they
Yeah,
were asking about like Snoop Huntley, and he's like, "Yeah, he can do everything that Lamar can do." I'm like,
bro.
I don't
What are
think you
we
should be
talking
saying
about?
that. What?
Like, what are we talking about, bro? Oh my
One of
God,
my
dude.
boys is a big Steelers fan, and I was messing around with him today, and I
Yeah.
gave him some trade hypotheticals, and I'll tell you what he said yes to, and I want to see if you'd say yes to this too.
Oh my goodness.
I think you'd say yes to. I think you guys both need a clean slate. All right, Mike Tomlin for John Harbaugh.
Hmm. Mike Thompson. So, at this point,
You
yeah.
take you take Tomlin?
At this point, yeah. At this point,
Okay, he said yes to that too.
yeah.
All right, Mike Tomlin and DK Metcalf for Derrick Henry and John Harbaugh.
Mm. I'm only going DK right now because I know how much more we should be freaking just running right now, bro. Like that's the part that really kills me. Like he's not getting less than 5 yards on every rush.
Hmm.
What are we doing? Like what are we doing, bro?
Yeah, and you know, if worst comes to worst, like DK is willing to throw hands with a fan.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
That's
wild.
crazy, bro. He got suspended for 2 games today. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I saw. I saw. I mean,
Like,
look, bro. They shouldn't be talking that crazy. Like, yeah,
well,
fans be
I
getting
can.
crazy, bro. Like,
Yes. Okay. So apparently he was saying some out of pocket shit. Like that's not cool. But bro, you're a professional anything player. Like you're on the field, you're on the court. Like the game is here, not behind you. Like fans are trying to say shit to get in your head.
bro. No, and that's 100%. Like, and it shows you just like the poise of certain players compared to others. Like, 'cause anytime I know we don't have like a home game, like everybody hates us when we roll into a city. Not like Philly fans. Everybody hates Philly fans more. But but anytime we roll into a new city, yeah, I'm talking about your team. But anytime we roll into a new city, I'm just like, oh, you're here for the Ravens, and I'm just like, yeah, bro. Like, and like it's you can feel the tension because like when the fans come here, like it's a lot of tension. It's I don't know if you've been on like you have to be on social media enough to see it, but like sometimes Ravens fans are freaking bullies. Like some dude got beat up like in the middle of Fed Hill, like after a home game here, and I was just like, all right, bro, like we gotta now we can chill out a little bit. But he got arrested. It was fine. It worked out for him. But I know how intense fans can get. Not like if somebody's in my ear for the entire game, I'm not gonna swing on them, but I'm gonna say something for sure. So
Yeah, I feel that. I went to obviously I'm a big Knicks fan, but I went to
yeah,
the Knicks 76ers playoff series 2 years ago, and some fan was talking crazy to me.
yo.
And I'm like, listen, like I'm in Philly, I'm not saying fucking shit, but like, bro, don't be talking to me like that. Like,
Yeah, I feel like I
crazy.
feel
Like you
it.
want to talk about like the team, whatever. You want to talk shit, okay, whatever. Don't talk shit about me. Like
Yeah.
that's my thing, you know.
Like, bro, you don't even know me out here, bro. We don't watch a
Exactly.
game like you might have watched a game, bro. All
Exactly. All right, one last trade hypothetical.
right.
Mike Tomlin and TJ Watt for John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson.
I'm still going Lamar, bro. I'm being real with you, yo. I'm actually a Lamar loyalist at this point. So like I believe that he really can do anything that he wants if he's not injured. And like honestly, like for the last couple of games that he wasn't, like you could tell like his thighs were still messing with him a lot. Like he wasn't running as much, like he wasn't moving the ball as much. He's still getting sacked like crazy. And like the back injury is gonna be interesting to see. Like I don't know if it's a season ending injury yet. They haven't like updated it yet, but even so, like I just trust my QB no matter what. Like I'm Lamar all the way. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I don't blame you. I feel like
Yeah,
there's like three quarterbacks, maybe four. I'd say
yeah.
four, like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar, and Joe Burrow. Like you trust them no
Honestly,
matter
yeah,
what.
I could agree with that. I agree with that list 100%. I agree with that list seriously, but yeah, dude.
Yeah. Do you watch basketball at all?
I'm not a huge basketball fan because we don't really have a team here. So like I'm a home guy. Like half of my family's from Detroit, so I could just be like a Pistons fan, but I ain't doing all that, bro. I know where I live. So,
Okay, okay. That's fair. I mean, the Wizards probably have like 6 wins right now.
that's it. No, that's horrible. All right.
Probably. I could check real quick.
Glad I'm not a Wizards fan then. Let's we can check it out.
I mean, they have nothing but vets on their team somehow. I don't know why, but
Bro.
all right, I'll pull this up real quick and then we'll get into some other shit. The Wizards are 5-22, so I was
Oh
way
my
off.
god. Yeah, bro. Definitely not a Wizards fan. So let's yeah, let's keep that one going. Let's keep that one going.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
That is insane. That's a terrible
Yeah, bro. I mean,
bro.
that used to be my life for like 6 or 7 years as a Knicks fan, and now
Bro,
I'm rejoicing. But
I feel
Jesus,
that. I feel it. Y'all had a good season last year, bro. Yeah, I had a good season.
yeah, the season's coming out. I mean, started off strong, just won
Yeah.
the NBA. Was it the NBA Emirates Cup? I don't give a
Okay.
fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm 30 years old. That is the biggest win I've ever seen in my life. I don't care if it's a mid-season tournament.
I
I know
feel
it's not the
like
finals. I'm not stupid, but bro, that's the biggest win I've ever fucking witnessed. So like,
yeah.
damn straight, I stayed up till like 11:30 at night, watched it. I was so happy. I almost woke up my family. Don't
Hell
care. I
yeah.
was I was happy.
You're a true fan, honestly, and I appreciate that. Like I always like a loyalist fan over anything else. Who's like, yeah, this is my team, win or lose, this is still my team. I don't know if I can do that personally, but because I'm on the fence right now with the Ravens, bro. They give me a headache, bro. That's kind of where I'm at with my team right now.
No, that's fair. I do like a pick 'em league with my family, and
Yeah,
there's always like 3 or 4 teams, and I'm like, dude, I can't pick them to win or lose. Like my record picking for the Ravens is terrible,
bro,
terrible.
man. I hear you. I hear that. I definitely heard that. I was like, it gets to a point where I'm just like the Bears are doing really well right now. Like we beat the Bears. I was like, this is not a team that we should be struggling against, but they're having a good season. Why are we still not doing a good season? Like, like this like little stuff like that. Bengals game went great. I was like, Patriots, we're gonna lose. We started coming back, but then I was just like, now we're gonna lose this game. We're gonna lose this game. We're gonna lose this game.
Dude, I went to bed in the fourth quarter and they're up. And in my pick'em league, I was one of the only people to pick them. So I'm
Yeah.
like, we're chilling, dude. Like I'm gonna catch up. But like,
Oh, bro.
dude, do not ask me how. My record is crazy. But my wife is in first, and my
Yeah.
parents are above me.
Oh my
Like my record
God.
is crazy.
Oh,
Dude,
that's some terrible picks.
I'm like 95 percentile and like all the ESPN like leagues, like 95 percentile. And like,
Bro,
yeah, my wife is like 98 percentile. And I'm
man.
like, let's go. I'm catching up on them. And absolutely not. That's not what happened.
Don't bet on us this season, bro. This is not a playoff team. That's where I'm at. This is not a playoff team this year.
Nope, nope, but at least you know that.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to some would you rather questions and then we'll get into some dodgeball.
All right, let's get it.
All right, we got 3 would you rather questions.
Okay.
First,
Okay.
would you rather question: would you rather live life without music or live without movies/TV?
Uh, I really love cinema for sure, but honestly, music kind of like saved my life at this point. Like I don't think there's a thing that I can do without like solid music in the background. Like I warm up with music, like I work with music, like literally. I can't go on a hike without music, or at least some like soundscapes type stuff. So it's definitely gonna be music for me. Like there is not a situation in the world where hearing like a good chord progression doesn't like change my life. I'm gonna be real with you. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
I went through like Chat GPT and I was going through like 50 of these. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
a good one for Heat because I'm
Yeah.
curious what you would say. All right, next one. Would you rather be able to pause time or rewind time?
Uh, we kind of went briefly into my past and how much of a fucking menace I was. Yo, but honestly, I think if you would have asked me maybe 10 years ago, I didn't give you an answer and be like, I'd rather rewind time because a lot of mistakes that I made that got me to the point where I just wasn't happy with myself. But honestly, just going through the experiences that I've gone now, I'd rather just pause time and really just sit in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 35 this year. Turn 36 next year. It's gonna be like I'm honest, and I'm honestly kind of just looking forward to it. But I think the thing that I appreciate most is like this is probably one of the best, like most efficient years that I've ever had. Like the job is going good, like my dodgeball is going good, my relationships are going great. Like if I could pause this year and be like, yo, let me relive this over and over again, like as much as I can, I'd do it. Like without question, I'd do it. And it's nothing that like it's things that I want to change, yes, but I think I'm just at a point where it's just like the mistakes that I've made or even the accomplishments that I've had have made completely like made the makeup of who I am today. And I just want to live in that.
That's a great answer. I think right here I would go with rewind time, but I wouldn't
Mm.
change anything just because I'm
Yeah,
happy with my life. So I'd like to go back and relive some stuff.
I heard that. Actually, I like that too. I like that too.
All right, and last question. Would you rather coach your favorite team or play one a game for them?
Mm. I want to coach, bro.
You want to
I
coach?
want to coach, bro. I want to coach. Like I think I'm a solid mentor, man. And honestly, like I've been on the outside looking in for a lot of things, and like I've had my glory, bro. Like like I've had my glory. Like I don't need like I want more accolades, sure, but I don't need any more accolades. So like being able to sit on the court or like sit on the field with like my favorite players would be dope. But I'm at a point where I'm just like, yo, I led this team to get here. You know what I'm saying? That ring or that medal still like that matters more to me than anything. I'm gonna be real with you. So yeah, man, definitely a
All right,
coach.
what team are you coaching?
Coaching these bum ass Ravens. Number one, that's for starters. Coaching these bum ass Ravens, and then honestly, shit, I'd like to probably coach an MMA fighter at one point for sure. And if it comes to it, probably a USA dodgeball team, probably a cloth team for sure.
Okay, okay. I think with this one, bro, I'm playing one game for the New York Knicks.
Oh, there it is. I knew it was coming.
I'm playing one possession. I'm playing like the end of a quarter. Coach Brown, I will lock someone up. I'm playing prevent, bro. They are not getting this ball. Like as soon as they cross half court,
Yeah.
sir, I will guard them with my life.
Yo, stop playing with me, bro.
If you need me to shoot, I'll shoot, but
You're gonna be
I'd
like
rather not.
Jeremy Lin when he got his ring for playing like 3 games in the season.
I'm
That's
playing like
crazy.
the hardest lockdown defense of my life, like the best 10 or 24 seconds ever. And
Oh
then,
my God.
oh, if I have to turn into Tyler Kolek, I'll dish the ball. I don't care.
It's crazy. I'm here for it. I'm here
I'm the
for it.
right-handed Tyler Kolek, though, not
Yeah.
lefty.
Oh man. Okay.
All
Okay.
right, and that's would you rather.
Yeah. It's wild, wild questions, bro. Wild questions.
All right, let's move on to some questions. So we'll do questions from me, questions from the people, and then we'll
But,
close out the show.
all right.
Are you ready?
I we're gonna hope so.
All right. My first question, let's recap your 2025 season. Can you talk about some of your favorite tournaments in 2025?
Hmm. This is kind of tough. I should have thought about this one a little bit more. I ain't gonna lie to you. Favorite tournaments this year. Well, definitely the dodgeball because honestly, crazy enough, like the dodgeball, it was a very interesting time because most of the players that were on my team, I've never played with any of them. So like, I think no, I've never played with anybody that was on my dodgeball team. So I don't think any of them were really expecting or they knew what I was going to be like as a captain or anything like that. We had a lot of people coming straight from rec league and like Sam specifically put them with me, and she was just like, "I know you'll take care of these people. That's why they're on your team." And I was like, "All right, I'm good with it." And like, I think it's something just really refreshing about just playing with newer players that are really just trying to get their feet in the game and they're just not sure. Like some of them never even played like mixed before, so just like I don't know if I'm cool with playing with men or blah 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 this that and other because it can be an aggressive sport. We know how it goes, but literally it was like this is probably like you're probably the best captain we've ever had. And like they're really considering like moving into like a mixed season for next year or just starting to travel a little bit more. And I feel like being able to get people that for like a fun tournament, like it's competitive, obviously, but being able to give people a competitive scene as well as like a fun environment, just a positive, uplifting environment, like that's fucking everything to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I love it. Like I love just expanding the sport. I love just being just a solid support system for just newer players, just to just get good, you know. So definitely the dodgeball for sure. Gotta give a shout out to that Cleveland round. We got that metal boy. You already know I'm missing that round, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. I thought you were gonna mention
Yo,
that first.
yo, that round was crazy, bro. And honestly, similar situation. Like, I got a couple of players on that team their first medal of all time, and some of them have been playing for 5 years. Some of them have been playing for maybe one or two. But just being able to just live in that moment, revel in that moment, like all the shouts and the screams and just the brotherhood of the situation, like that shit was love, bro. That shit was love. And let me get one more. What else I got? What else I got?
Bro, I was screaming watching that tournament from my fucking house
Yeah,
with people over, like when Jordan like ended that, because like the way
bro.
that the camera angle was, I'm like, fuck, did he get caught? And then I see him drop. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I text him, oh,
Yeah.
count, let's fucking go, bro. You
Bro.
got this shit.
Bro, I love it, bro. I love it. But honestly, I don't know why I didn't say this as well. Like Mexico for dodgeball probably like changed my entire outlook of just the sport in general, what I want to do with it, and just everything. Like Mexico was probably I have never gotten as much love as I got when I was in Mexico. And like we're probably gonna get into it a little bit later for sure, because I'm pretty sure it's on the list. But bro, yeah, that tournament as far as dodgeball goes, like I've been playing for this is my 15th competitive year. Like not a low level thing. Like not no. I've been playing competitively like against the highest level of players for the last 15 years, and this is the first time where I had an experience where I was just like, this sport is my world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was a mind blowing experience for me, for sure. So Mexico for sure is in my top three.
Are you talking like love from like your teammates or from other, countries?
Just everybody, dude. Everybody. Like I was able to bond with and like that's what I really appreciate about the sport and I've always appreciated about the sport. Like it's always really inclusive and it's always just everybody's for everybody because we really just want to see it grow. So like yeah, my teammates were always supporting me no matter what. Like we're making jokes, we're having fun, like the chemistry is looking really good. But then literally I was helping out, I was coaching other countries and I didn't even speak the language, Ryan. Like I had translators just talking for me. They were just like, he's saying y'all should do this, blah, blah, blah. And then I see them do it and they cheer and just look over to me like, and I'm just like, yeah. Like I'm just screaming, bro. And like that's everything for me. Like I've never taken so many pictures in my life. Number one, I have never been asked for so many jersey trades in my life. Like it was insane, dude. Like, it was a great experience for me.
That sounds awesome. I'm kind of obviously a little upset and have FOMO
Yeah,
that I missed it, but yeah,
it's
bro. Because I mean, everyone's taking it just as serious as you are, and
yeah.
there's killers on your team, there's killers like on other countries, and everyone wants gold.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you can see it, bro. Like you can see it. Like there is no rec team there. There was all those teams there were pretty much the best of their country. They were just like, we're gonna try to win this as much as possible. Like we're gonna argue these calls. We might get in your face a little bit. Like at one
Yeah.
point I had headshot at this I didn't mean to headshot her obviously. But when I headshot at this girl, it was bad. I threw so hard at that girl. I didn't mean to do it. And then literally I'm talking to the refs and they're just like, are you okay? And the one dude walks over, he's like, man, no problemo, no problemo. And then his teammate, this is Colombia, and the teammate walks over, he's like, no, sí problemo. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm about to get jumped by some Colombians on
Oh,
stream, bro. It's about to be crazy, bro.
team problemos, crazy.
And I was like, I feel that. I understand. I understand. But no,
Yeah,
even
bro. There's a lot of emotions.
yeah, dude. Even after that play though, like literally I hugged it out with them and they were just like, yeah, man, it's cool. Don't worry about it. This just happens. Well, obviously it's Spanish, but yeah, man, it's just a different experience, dude. Like overall.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
All right, next question. A little birdie might have told me that you might be on a new team in 2026. Is that true?
Uh, yeah. So, fun fact, I'm actually on three new teams next season.
Three, bro. What?
I'm on three new teams next season. So, I have my mixed team, which I guess I should probably reveal at this point because I've been kind of keeping it a secret, like intentionally. But I guess Cat's kind of out of the bag because we just been talking shit and making like hand signals and all that in front of everybody's faces. So they know, people know, but we just haven't like officially said it. But I'm creating a mixed team that I'm actually going to captain next year. It's pretty much just like all the players that I know have like a high skill ceiling and they want to learn, they want to get better, and they want to keep growing. And that team's going to be called Chosen. And it consists of a lot of just new gen players, but we have some veteran talent. So we got veteran talent coming out of Jordan Shelley, Rebecca Newen, John Gallen at this point is his third year finally. Look at him. Clap
Wow.
so third year, clap so third year. We got Claire on the team, Sarah on the team, Sarah Z. We got Rennie, Alexis Schultz. Randy Maldone's gonna be joining us as well. And who am I missing out on? We got Ben Stolfi, but unfortunately he's dealing with an injury right now. But as soon as he's healed up, he's coming back. Then uh this has been a long time coming, and I think nobody's really surprised about this. Like my new cloth team is going to be clutch mode. So I've been playing with the guys for pretty much. I've been playing with Will since the start of his career, but we've never officially been on a team together. He was just like, "What are you doing next season?" And I was like, "I guess I'm figuring it out." And he was like, "Don't figure it out. You're with us." So that was that, and so that roster's changing a little bit more. But I'm gonna let him talk about it when he's ready to talk about it or whatever. But
Okay.
we got some killers on that team, and like unfortunately, because the rumor mill is so big right now, Precision will no longer be a squad. I step down as captain for the team. Like I'm cool with them just moving the brand forward if they choose to move brand forward. But I mean, just for personal reasons for myself, like it's just I just wanted to play with some new players to get get my feet a little bit wet like elsewhere, just get somewhere else. So oddly enough, I ended up on another black team. It's an all black team again. Listen, I I am a man of consistency. All right, that's how that goes. I'm consistent throughout my career, bro. That's how it goes. So we got Krista Jesus captain in that. We got Randy on that team as well. We got Franklin Arjet from Body Snatchers actually coming out of retirement to come play with us. Tyrell Hayes also coming out. He's been doing his thing in the flag football league right now. He was like, you know what? I just really miss dodgeball. He's already pro in flag football. Now he's gonna be pro with us again. Um, who else we got? We got this new kid coming out of Philly. I ain't gonna spoil that yet. I'm kind of excited for y'all to see what he can do. He's gonna be good. He was in Dallas if you were there, but once y'all see him again, it's gonna be a good time. Um, we got me, obviously. Who am I missing? I'm missing one other black player. Oh, we got Jordan. We got Jordan from Long Island. I'm crazy. Yeah, Jordan Guyton's gonna be on the team. Like I'm really excited to play with him. Always a good vibe, always just good energy. And of course, with every black team, you gotta have your token white boy. So we added Jordan Shelley to the team.
When you said Jordan first, I was like, bro, Jordan's white.
No, not that Jordan. Not that Jordan. We got two Jordans. We got two Jordans. We're gonna have a guy and a Shelly, bro. That's how we look.
Okay,
Every
okay.
every black team that I've been on, or every black team that I've created, has always had like the token like key white boy. All right. Shelly was
Yeah.
just like, I'm playing with you, bro. I don't care. So that's what we're doing.
Hell yeah, that sounds like a fun team.
Yeah, man, I'm just really excited. Like it's nice to just I know all of them are hungry and they're already real competitive. Like and they train a lot and they're just ready to just get back out there and just really just show the world what they can do. So I'm gonna be playing no sting and foam with them because Clutch Mode just doesn't play. Well, Clutch Mode plays no sting, but they don't play foam. So I was like, look, I'm not gonna stress you all about this. I just want to travel and I'm still gonna travel. I'm just gonna play with this team for the other two. So Will was cool with it. So that's pretty much where I'm at, man. Three new teams this year, a lot of new fun happening. I'm just really excited, man. I'm looking forward to next year for sure.
I'm excited to see you guys play. That's a lot of some newer players, some older players. I
Yeah.
might have heard about that rec player. So yeah, I'm excited to see you guys play. I want to see you guys mesh
Yeah,
together.
man.
All right, on to my next question. Now that Precision isn't a team anymore, let's look back and reflect on it. Can you talk about how Precision was started, how long it's even been a team?
Mm, that's a good question. So, oddly enough, next year will be 8.5 years in January that Precision was founded. And the way it actually started was from a player named Kim Wilk. Well, her name is Kim Meadows now, but but she was just like, I just kind of want to get a bunch of DMV players together. It started off officially as a Baltimore team, and then it kind of just started branching out as we kept going. But she was just like, I just want to get a good DMV team coming out. Like we had a lot of premieres coming out of our area at the time. We had Billy Brewer, we had Tyler Westgate, we had Chris Stalinsky coming out, me and Akil, obviously. Like it was a lot of just really just solid premier players that could compete at the highest level. So it was just her plan, just get us all together, try to get us coordinated, just make it happen. And I think she did a really good job just running the team for the first 2 years, and then finally Elite Dodgeball released Women's Dodgeball. I don't know why it took it. I don't know why it took us 2 years to do it, but but regardless, Women's Dodgeball finally got released, and she was like, "All right, I'm gonna let y'all handle this team, and then I'm gonna go do my own thing with my women's team." So there was a sister precisions team, and there was a men's precision team, and yeah, man, from then on, it just kind of soared. Uh, wait, what was the rest of it like? Some memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, honestly, I got a lot to say, man. Like when you spend, it's different now because like when I look back at it, like I spent half of my career on this team. Like this was my premier team. This was my competitive team. This was my family. And a lot of people they're never going to really understand what that's like. Like the only team I can think about that lasted as long as us or even close is Outsiders. Like Outsiders, they started maybe like a year or two before us, and that's the only team that's still together, still family oriented, still like raising their talent up together, still bringing in new talent as well as like nourishing their developed talent. And like it's tough when you've built such like great habits and such like brotherhood and unity and sisterhood just with players that you literally consider your family, dude. And like I was not excited to be like I think I'm just ready for something new with anybody else. Like I said, there's no drama, no weird shit like that, but it like it just gets to a point where it's just like it's been a long time, you know. We're gonna see what happens. I know all my teammates will be fine, so I'm not really stressing about it. Like they're all great players. They'll all be able to find teams. Like that part is easy for them. But it's just really melancholy, bro. Like you spend 8 years of your life with these people. Like I've been with that team longer than a lot of people's careers. Like you know what I'm
No,
saying?
honestly, like I was trying to think about it. I'm like, what other teams have been around as long as Precision? And I could think of Outsiders.
Yeah,
I mean, Team Awesome was a team for a long time, but they're not a team anymore.
yeah. And it's
Maybe Hex.
well, what were they hexed before though? Remember they started off as Doom and then they started moving players. So
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that I want to say they started in like 2019, 2018, I think.
Mm.
But
No,
they were
remember
Crisis
they were
actually.
Crisis. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
Crisis. So yeah, even Hex like, and it's crazy. Like you want to see these legacy teams like be able to last and just be able to still like influence community and stuff like that. And I think if nothing else, like we got a ton of good memories. I remember the first time I was traveling with Billy Brewer. Well, we're gonna get to that probably. I think,
Bro, I got a
but
crazy story about Billy.
oh no, hold on. Let's say, but literally just I'm really thankful, man. I'm just really thankful. Like I'm thankful for the trust that they put in me because I wasn't the original captain of the team. I wasn't even an original member of the team. A lot of people don't even understand that. Like I was never an original member of the team. They added me on like a year later, and it's just been wonderful to just be, I guess, just a big influencer for all of them to understand, like gain their trust and just gain just a family. Like these are players that I'm going to have in my life for the rest of my life. Like these are my family, these are my blood at this point. And a lot of people, and I hope, like honestly, this is a lesson for any team moving forward. Like, yeah, you want to play good, like you want to be in a competitive scene, you want to be able to compete with these teams. I get it, but nothing is ever going to beat these memories that you're going to create with these people. So like win or lose, at the end of the day, what do you have after that? I have a family for the rest of my life. That's it. And honestly.
No, I totally agree. I mean, and trying to figure out how I like want to word this. Like you have the top teams, you have like, the lower team, the
Yeah.
mid teams. I feel like a lot of times with the mid teams, they have such high expectations for themselves
Yeah.
and they go out, they play, in whatever round, and they have a bad experience because they feel like that they're gonna win, and it just
Mm.
ruins like the whole environment, and like your weekend is just shot.
Yeah.
And you're on the plane, like on the way back, you're probably thinking like this was a lost weekend, or I didn't have a good experience, or I didn't have any fun, or something like
Yeah,
that.
man.
But I mean, you got to take the good with the bad as well.
That's all. See how it goes, man. That's a good outlook, man. I'm glad you are in that headspace. Seriously, bro. You're not
Yeah.
gonna win everything. That's kind of how that goes. You're not gonna win everything, but when you do win, it's gonna be great. But even if you don't, what did we get out of it? Was I still laughing the entire time? I was still dancing, right? All right. So what I'm worried about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that, bro. Because like again, like I feel like I mean, if you're traveling, you're taking it serious. I mean, some
Yeah.
people are just traveling to have fun. Like, they know that maybe they're not the best player or they're not on the best team,
Yeah.
but at the end of, like they're there for a reason. But I mean, you should be having fun regardless. Like if
No,
you're not
yeah.
having fun and you're not winning, then like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you shouldn't be playing. Straight up, you shouldn't be playing.
Exactly. And like, I mean, I joke kind of by saying it, but at the same time, not really. Like, you are an OG because like you've been on this team almost from the start. You've been
Yeah,
playing for a long time. You've seen a lot of people come into like precision, grow, whether they left or not,
yeah,
or left to join a different team or just stop playing dodgeball. But you've seen so much shit in the time that you've just been on precision alone.
yeah. Been an interesting time. Not always a good time, but it's been a very interesting
I
time.
feel that, bro. Even like some of these like really good teams that I've been blessed to play on and be a part of. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like you see a lot of like you see a lot of like, oh man, I really want to be careful what I say here.
I'm
But
about to say, hold on, man.
you you
Get
see you
recorded. Get
see
recorded.
like you see a lot of wedding and stuff, but like you don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's not always fucking rainbows. I promise you that.
I know it. I know.
I'm not saying that with like my current team. I'm talking about like shit in the past. But yeah.
I feel it, bro.
So who are some OG players that were on the team from the start, or maybe that people would still recognize today?
Yeah, man. So oddly enough, Tyler Westgate and I actually run an open gym out of Baltimore right now. So definitely want to give a shout out to him for sure. Like he's always been good vibes, always been good energy. You know what I'm saying? When you need him to show up, he shows up. Billy Brewer is pretty much the person that like introduced. Like I was already playing competitive, but I was only going like to up and down the East Coast stuff. But Billy was like, "Yo, man, start coming to this West Coast tournaments with me. Come to this joint in Vegas with us. Like, come to nationals, do all that stuff." And he was the one that really just pushed me to just be like, "All right, I'm gonna start spending this money on traveling, that type of stuff." Obviously, I give a shout out to my boy Akil. I have not played with a player longer than him at all. Like when it comes to like synergy, like if you ever seen us in a 2v2, it's seamless. Like it's a seamless transition, like every time. Um, as far as no, not even my newer players, I want to give a shout out to Jason as well. Like playing with Jason has always just been a really lovely time. Always really mellow. Always just good vibes. It's always just like, yo, we win, we win. If we don't, I'm old. That's how I would just lay it down, bro. But honestly, I just have so many just good memories with everybody, man. And honestly, big shout out to Kim because honestly, without her, this shit would never exist. It just honestly would never exist. Like I thank her every day for just give me an opportunity. And like when I was just like, "Are you okay with me actually taking over the team and continuing the brand?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm giving you all the passwords. This is yours." She said, "You do what you got to do with it," because she was just pretty much out at that point. She wanted to focus more on her career, which is great for her. But she was like, "This is all yours now. Like you take care of it. I trust you. Whatever you do with it." And I was like, "I appreciate that, man." And yeah, it's just, man, I'm getting
Yeah,
sentimental.
bro. Shout out Kim. Shout out Daisy.
Yeah,
I
bro.
know, I
Oh,
know,
Daisy Meadows, baby.
I know, I know. Was she with Jeremy when she first started Precision? Did they kind of start that together?
Oddly, no. They ended up getting together a little bit after the starter position, which I think is really nice, man. Like I love seeing like a dodgeball couple too. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm just like, oh, y'all came together playing this sport together. I threw a ball at your head. Now I love you. What? Like, bro, like yeah, what are we talking about right now?
I'm thinking of some crazy shit for next year, and like I did Garrett Week this year for like bromance,
Yeah.
and I want to do couples week,
Oh,
but I kind of want to have a twist with it where I don't have like the same couple on. It's like one half of one couple, one half of another.
oh no. No, that's gonna be good though. That's gonna be good though.
Yeah, yeah. I want to get like both perspectives, but like I want to hear someone talk about like their significant other, but I don't want them next to them, Like you gotta watch that shit back. You gotta see what they said, bro. And then
Yeah.
you're coming on the pod too to talk about them.
Oh, I do got one more. I definitely like I cannot forget my boy Steffi because he is retired now. Yo, shout out to Tyler Steffi because that boy is insane. Bro, I got a lot of bad things to say about him. I got a lot of good too though. I got a lot of good but yo, honestly, always bringing the vibes and again like I've loved my entire team from start to finish. Like again, this is just my family, bro. It's my family. Like anybody that I didn't mention by name, like I've already talked to them personally. They know how I feel about everything. Like we've already had the long conversation about it. But yeah, man, it's just time. That's all.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, it's not like you were one and done with your team. I mean, you saw it from, it sounds like maybe start to finish, that
Yeah,
precision's
man.
gonna be a thing.
Honestly, 8 years is a long time, bro. It's a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah, totally agree. All right, let's move on to next question. I know we kind of talked about, your teammates, but do you have any favorite teammates?
Hmm. Favorite teammates. Favorite teammates. Uh, because I didn't mention him before, I will say it's honestly been a real pleasure playing with Kyle Rudman and Milkman. Mostly because yeah, there will be moments where I'm just like, you should have did that, right? And they'll both just look at me and be like, I know I'm fucking up. We're doing it. It's like, I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna clean it up. And like honestly, that's kind of what you want out of your teammate. Like it's not so much as like you never want to feel like you're stepping on anybody's toes that's been playing for so long. Because Milkman and Kyle Rubman, they're both veterans. Like they've both been playing for a really long time. But the fact that they were able to humble themselves enough and just trust me, like with the knowledge that I have, and be like, we're gonna move forward with this. Like that's my kind of thing. Like that's like I want players that consistently just again want to be better and want to grow. And I've always gotten that out of them. They've always given me 100% no matter what. And like moving forward, that's kind of what I want for every team that I'm going to play on just in general. And like I said, there is no one lesser or more on any team that I've played on, but that's kind of where I'm at with that. But if I'm talking about my mixed team in general, I definitely miss playing with Kim. I'm always gonna miss playing with Tree. That was my right hand man. I'm gonna call it that because she know what I'm calling that. and I and obviously like my apprentice Rennie, like I'm always gonna. She's my 2v2 partner, like flat out, so I'm not stressing about it.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like I said, I've had the long conversations with all of them. Like they know I love them to death, and it was never really a hard feelings thing when I was like, hey guys, I think I'm gonna leave. Like this is my last year, and literally like it's all hugs, all love. Like we did it at nationals, oddly enough, and it was all hugs, all love, a little bit of tears and shit because like again, you're losing people that are literally like they become your blood at this point. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there. I didn't see it, but I was playing and Tree walks over and she's like crying. I'm like, "What's wrong?" And then she kind of explained everything that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think this is a good time. Do you have any Billy stories? Because I have one. Only
Oh no.
one.
The Billy story is crazy. So look, my first time in Boston ever. All right. I'm gonna just dig this out. I told myself I'd never tell anybody this story. All right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
all right. So it's the night before we're having like a solid just precision tournament night. I don't know what year it was. It had to be like 2014, 2015. No, it could have been that. Like, could have been that. It had to be like 2017, 2017. So freaking we're at this freaking dive bar, the diviest of bars. Like it's terrible. Like it's near St. Patty's Day for this tournament. It's a tournament in Boston, so they get down. We got Celtics going on. It's a lot of stuff. And literally, we're at this like I said, the diviest bar. It's got a pool table, and this girl comes over, and she has like the hugest nose I've ever seen in my life. Now listen, but hold up, but listen. So it gets weirder. So it gets weird because we're all just like we're just having a paint, like we're just chilling, just drinking beers, relaxing, and she literally sticks her nose in Billy's drink. Yeah, like off the rip. Like we've never talked to this girl. She didn't say hi to us, nothing. She just goes straight for it. She's hammered at this point. So Billy just starts screaming, "The nose, the nose!" He's just screaming it over and over again. I'm just like, "No, bro." And I'm not supposed to be telling this story. It'll be fine. But
Billy definitely does not watch your shit.
no, hell no. But honestly, just random nights like that literally always just happen with like the original members and the members just moving forward throughout the years, bro. Like it's wild. Give,
Yeah.
give me one. Give me one. I know you got something good. Give me something
All
good.
right, all right. I got one good one. All right, so this is Nationals in Minnesota. I think it was 2018.
Oh
And we're
man.
at the state fair. And bro, we're in a line for a Ferris wheel. And it's like Billy, I think like Ron.
Yeah.
It's White Precision. And they're coming.
That's real.
they're
That's
walking,
real.
they're
Before we came
walking
up
down.
actually.
They're like getting to the line. And they're like, hell yeah, high five, high five. Everyone's putting their hand up. And bro, I can't see. Billy's going down the line, giving everyone a high five, and
Yeah.
Jamie tapping like them at the same time. So everyone gets hit in the dick
Oh
like
no.
in a row. It's
No.
hilarious, but no one can see because everyone's in line.
Yes. Oh my goodness, dude. Literal Billy things. Actual Billy things.
Yep, and like just the jorts back in the day used to kill me.
Oh yeah. Honestly, they all wore them, bro. And I was like, I don't know how y'all are playing in these, bro. They were just like, we don't know how you're playing in sweats, bro. Like, what are you talking about right now?
That's a fair question, bro, because I played in jeans one time,
Yeah.
like for
It's
a
a
Halloween open
miserable
gym.
experience.
Yeah, terrible, dude, terrible. And like I couldn't breathe in those things at all. I couldn't get low, bro. Like I was stuck. If I go
Dude.
low, bro, like my jeans are stopping me. I'm not getting as low as I want. I put in pants before. Not a good time. Did not
Oh
enjoy
my
it.
God. That's crazy. I hate that for you, bro. I never even wanted to try it. I was like, I'm just not doing this, bro. I had no gym shorts or nothing. I'm not doing it, bro.
I mean, we'll get into it later, but you had it for Mexico.
No. We'll wait for that question. Let's wait for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Let's wait for that one. All right, my next question. If you could go back and change anything in Precision's existence, would you and what would you change?
um, I kind of so like the only drama that the team has ever had like in our history of the team was when we unfortunately did have to kick Billy off. But it annoys me now because the situation as to why we had to vote him off, like and it's not like stop him from being captain and stuff like that, was literally something that wouldn't be an issue right now. And like I think that part sucks because sometimes the politics of the sport do come into play, and you got to get to a point where it's just like we have to choose, and we're not getting blacklisted from tournaments and stuff because this happened. Like we just got to choose. And it's not like he still was ended up playing and he was on different teams after that and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that killed like his like competitive drive forward and like you just slowly saw him just get phased out. And as he got phased out, White Precision got phased out as well. So we lost Westgate, we lost Ron, and like it sucked because like those are my boys and like they're gonna follow their leader or whatever. But you just get to a point where it's just like, you know, we're trying to be competitive, we're trying to be serious at these tournaments. There are certain things that just can't be happening. And yeah. So it's not necessarily a regret. I just wish that it was something that we could have changed because I made some really good memories with those boys, man. Like I made some really good memories. And like you never wanna like you want to start and end with at least some of your original members. And I think the only original member that we had on the team by the time it ended was Akil. Like and that part, I think that part sucks for me the most. Like we don't have Akil was the only founding member of the team and like at the end of it. And I don't think it should be like that, you know?
I mean, at the same time, though, it's tough. I mean, for 8.5 years, like there's people, I feel like most people don't even play 8.5 years of dodgeball.
Yeah, yeah, that's real. That's real. So that's a large commitment.
Yeah, I
You gotta
mean,
love this shit, bro. You really gotta love this shit. So
honestly, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of time and effort and money and commitment, and people have lives outside of dodgeball. And I always
yeah.
say, like, your life outside of dodgeball comes first,
Oh, 100%.
and then you play dodgeball. Like, if something happens, like that's totally okay. Like, that
Yeah.
should be your priority.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. I
Yeah.
can't tell you how many times I've been yelled at because I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to a wedding. Y'all gotta figure it out. And they're just like, are you serious? Well, this is a big round. I'm just like, it's not that big, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not that big.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, like, there's stuff that comes up, and you're just like, hey, man, like, if you need anything, let me know. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
what you're doing right now is right. Like, when you come back, you come back.
Yeah. Straight up. Straight up.
Yeah. All right, that is enough about precision. Let's move on to Mexico City and Worlds. So let's talk about
Mm,
Worlds. Mexico City was your first Caribbean Cup in November. How was your
yeah.
experience? How was it traveling out there? You want to talk about gameplay?
Uh, yeah, so piggybacking kind of off of what I said what I was saying a little bit earlier, like again, like so this is my first international tournament. Like I've been playing competitively for a long time, but honestly, I'll say my first 5 years, I was just way too poor to travel for anything. So like when I was traveling, like it had to be something big. Like I would go to nationals for elite and stuff like that, but that would be the only like big travel tournament. If I couldn't drive to it or catch a bus to it, I wasn't going to it, and that's kind of just how that went. So when I was like pretty much in like my peak, if you want to call it that. Like I think still playing some of the best dodgeball I've ever played right now, currently for sure. But when I was more youthful, um, yeah, like I didn't really get the opportunity to travel outside of the country and stuff like that. So like I'm glad that the sport has expanded enough. Like I get this opportunity, and honestly, it's probably the best experience I've ever had in my life, dude. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I wish I could sugarcoat this, but literally that experience alone, like I said earlier, like it caused me to just change my entire mindset about dodgeball, like the sport in general. So here, like we always have to deal with people like calling it volleyball, even though they know we're throwing balls at people's faces, which is weird to me. But it's like we're not taken seriously as a sport here. Like, and it's just like I was saying this to somebody else the other day. I was like, how can you look at like my physique and think I'm not a high level athlete? Like, how can you look at me and think I'm not a high level? That's not even talking shit. Like, how could you look at me and be like, this is not an athlete? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And like
Yeah,
it's weird that we have to literally just fight to like become something serious, like in our own country. Like we have a world's team, like like multiple of them. So you should
right.
be taking it seriously. We get to Mexico when we land. Literally, they have an entire mariachi band playing like their national anthem as soon as we get there. Everybody in the stands sitting there doing the Mexican salute, just sitting there watching us, like boom, 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 like making sure y'all know, yo, this is our country. Y'all playing for us. Y'all playing it here. Bleachers are full. Their bench was screaming the entire weekend. Like if you played a Mexico team, you couldn't hear a play call behind their bench, bro. And that never happens over here. Like my mom will show up to some tournaments, like, let's go, baby, you doing good. like that, and that's the most I'll get out of my tournaments. But to hear like an entire bench just cheering on their country like that, bro, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like it was insane to me. And these are just spectators. These aren't players. These aren't like just us just trying to root on our own players or anything like that. Like that. These are just spectators just coming just to watch, just to be like, yo, we got to represent Mexico for us. They take it so seriously over there. They got academies over there. They have like workshops over there. They're doing all this to just build up the youth of the sport. And like I think seeing that personally, like it wasn't even about the dodgeball for me. It was just seeing the community and like how much they actually supported each other over there, bro. Like, and it was insane. But aside from just the Mexicans, just like really just representing and just looking out for each other, yo, like it was just love, bro. It was love. Like at one point, um, like I don't know if you know how to operate, but pretty much like your first couple of days are all just round robin days. So you'll play a few rounds a day. It's 40-minute matches. So it's like you get enough dodgeball throughout the day, throughout the weekend or whatever. And then the last 2 days are going to be quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals on the last day, obviously. So like literally we get to the Saturday, and that's pretty much the quarterfinals to semifinals day. So everybody's playing each other, everybody's running through each other, and like we only had one game to play that day because we got to buy straight in the semifinals because we're one seed. You know how it goes. But literally, yeah, dude. Like I remember my team going like, "Yeah, let's go celebrate. We just got our semifinals. We got all day because we ended at like 2 p.m. Like it was early. Like we're gonna go get drinks and food and blah blah blah." And I was like, you know what, yo, like the vibes are just good. Like I think I'm just gonna sit here. And I literally sat like just watching games from two until the last game up until 8 p.m. Like I watched the U20 team, the under 20 Mexico team compete against like grown adults and they're competing like at a high level, like just bodying these dudes. I watched Colombia like literally have like their dreams just shattered because they didn't even make it into a medal match. They just kept getting knocked out of everything. Like and it was just tough. Like it was tough to just see the emotion, just see the drive, and just see how seriously every country was taking it like along with us. Like we all play hard out here. Like obviously we have a very competitive like showing for sure every time we go, but you can see just the difference in just the pride. Like there's just the pride in just their country. Like it was like we're not taking a medal home for Colombia. Whereas like in America we're just like, well, we're expected to win. You should be playing hard. We're expecting you to do this. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. I'm gonna keep cheering you on. I'm gonna keep seeing like how far you can get. Blah blah blah. Like yeah, our bench was loud, but it was nowhere near compared to what Mexico was saying. Colombia only brought like 20 people. Their bench was still louder than us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and it's like it's tough to see that because I know we're pretty much like at the upper bracket as far as dodgeball goes for us. But honestly, Mexico was it was a big just eye opener for me. Like, and it's actually just got me to a point of what I want to do, like moving forward in the sport for the next years to come. Like, there's so much that I want to do for the sport now, rather than just being a player or just being a name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to just really just drive this shit, bro. But yeah, Mexico was crazy. I ain't gonna tell you about the trip because the trip got kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, the trip got kind of crazy. It was. I was drinking a little bit more than I should have, man. Coach was like, "You
Uh-oh.
good, bro?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's how I'm making, bro. I'm gonna make it home." I mean, like, I wasn't late to a game. All right. And the
Okay,
only day
okay.
I played bad was Thursday. So we could talk about that. So it's interesting, um, because like with any new team that's being forged together, like finally like playing together for the first time, it's always gonna be kind of just like chemistry issues. And that's just something you gotta deal with. No matter the talent that you have, these players don't know how to play with each other yet. So Thursday, I think like a lot of the teams were playing well. Like everybody was getting shaky, getting like landing on their legs, figuring out the atmosphere. Honestly figuring out just the elevation as well. Like that was tough too. But
Yeah.
yeah, I tell you, bro, I could not breathe at all. Like after sprinting a couple of times, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm not playing corner this week. Like I was like, we're sprinting a lot. I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna throw hard and get back. That's where I'm at, bro. But literally, the Thursday was a little shaky because it took us just trying to like figure out like where we fit in the pieces. And like a lot of people were expecting us to do really well. And like I said, we ended up coming back from halftime and just tying the set. But literally, like you can see a complete difference from our first 5 points to literally the last five, where we were just like finally just like, okay, what are we nervous about? What are we thinking about? Let's just play. And then after that, once we got to that point where it's just like we know we're better, I don't want to say it like that. That's crazy. I don't know if the Mexico be listening, but what?
Mexico's not listening, I
Mexico's
promise.
not listening. No, you never know, bro. You never know. You never know. I got pretty popular over there. I don't know. But freaking, once we got to a point where we were just like, okay, this is it. This is how we need to beat this team. Like you could just see this the depth of the USA team, and I think that's what I appreciate about our country the most. You know what I'm saying? I think that was eye opening for me because like when we were playing these other teams, there would be maybe 1 to 3 players on each team that really stood out. And we were just like, this person's the problem. We got to stop it. When you play a U.S. team, everyone on that team is a threat. And I think once we got to that point where it was just like everyone on that team is a threat, it doesn't matter if I live, it doesn't matter if I die, my team will handle it. Like we just got to a point where it's like it's over, we're good, and like pretty much that was the tail of the weekend, bro. Like after that shaky Thursday, we pretty much just started running through everybody. Like the scores were not even close. Like it was a U.S. blowout, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, gold and everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean, and like we could talk about it. So like, yeah, we have the we'll start from like the beginning. So like there's a process of getting recruited and then
Mm-hmm.
making the practice squad. Then you make, you go to the combine, you get invited. And then
Yep.
from there you figure out, okay, am I getting invited to the Caribbean Cup or not? And then like next year we have the selection camp. But
Mm-hmm.
in between, combine and like the Caribbean Cup, you guys watch film a ton. Like we watch film a ton for film,
Yeah.
but like you don't play with each other. Like you just go there and you figure it out. And
Honestly, yeah, man.
the objective every week is like, okay, like what's our strengths, what's the other team's weaknesses? Okay, let's do this, let's do that. But like the reason why, in my opinion, I feel like the USA, does well every single tournament is
Yep.
because I mean, from top to bottom, everyone's really good, and you do see new faces cycling in and out. Like you see these other countries, and like they're really fucking good, and they've been playing together for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And like just for America, like not that we take it more serious than anyone else. I feel like everyone takes it serious and everyone has
Mm-hmm.
pride, but again, like there's just so much time and effort and practice and like you mentioned it, like the first 5 sets, you're like, shit, what we need to do. And then
Yeah.
after like, okay, cool, we figured it out. Like we're good for the tournament.
Literally,
Honestly.
dude. Literally. And that's what you love to see. And that honestly is like the true testament. Like I talked to a lot of like players that didn't like get to the selection camp and stuff like that or make a practice squad or anything like that. And I'm just like, it's not necessarily that you're just not ready. It's just that you just don't have the depth yet. And that's kind of just how that goes. And it's not necessarily it's not meant to be discouraging. It's more so do you know what to do when stuff is just not going your way? Because every game is just not going to go your way. And it takes that experience or it takes that natural talent to get you to that point. Like Shota's been playing what, 3 years competitively, but he's easily one of the best players on the planet. You know what I'm saying? And like that comes because he has a natural talent and a natural eye to just see this is what I have to do to win this game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have that yet, but it doesn't mean that it can't be developed. But a lot of these countries are catching up, man. And like just like I said, the experience, like as a whole, just seeing like these kids had a class going on side by side with our tournament in another room. And like to see like the dedication that they had to the sport, we got to figure it out. Everybody gonna catch up.
And that's awesome to hear. I mean, I mean, I think this is like the easiest excuse in the world, but like obviously
Yeah.
COVID, kind of I feel like dodgeball was going in a good direction and it's kind
Hmm.
of declined a little bit. And now everything's like I mean, it's been 5 years, almost six
Yeah.
now, but I mean, things are getting back to normal. I think, you see all these new leagues popping up. You see these leagues growing and stuff, but like you don't see any like young rec leagues or anything like that.
Yeah, dude. We still consider it a bully sport for the most part, while other countries are embracing it because I'm pretty sure this becomes an Olympic sport in the next like 8 years for sure. Like 8 years for sure. So it's
Yeah.
like they're preparing their next generation. Like literally, I was watching the foam mix team, and it was a 13-year-old, like just fresh on the court, and she was destroying Lucas. I don't want to blow him up like that, but if you watch that set, every time she threw at him, she got through his block every time, dodging all this
Mhm.
stuff. They were putting 3 and 4 on her. She's the youngest player on this court, and she is the best player on this court. And then again, they have a U20 Mexico team. She's good enough to play with their adults, bro. And like that's the point that we're at. Like these countries are getting at. She was easily their best player on the court. And like I'm just like, yeah, man, we gotta figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
That's crazy. I mean, that's good to hear though. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, shit.
It means the sport's growing, bro. It means the sport's growing, but we gotta grow with it, dude. Like, so in
Yeah.
Mexico, like my biggest synopsis about the whole entire experience is, I'm glad that after. honestly, the amount of years that I've been playing, like 15, I'll be playing for 15 years. No, I'll be playing for 16 years next year. Oh my goodness. 16 years competitively traveling, competitively, uh, that is insane. That's a lifetime. But yeah, I'll be a competitive player for 16 years and I'm still able to compete at the highest level. And I think that's incredible to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my coaches, like all of my coaches, like for men's and for mixed. Like I grew up playing with these dudes for our entire career. They were just like, we're gonna start moving into like just the mentoring role. And like I'm able to move into the mentor role as well as still a player role. And that's humbling for me. Like that's humbling for me. And I it was glad to share the court with everybody. Like glad to finally share the court with Kwame before. Because like I've known him for a minute, but we've never played together, so that was nice. I played with Will plenty of times, and like a lot of players that I never played with Pierce before. Liz, like I love my team, and I think, man, like the chemistry that we all had, like is like after like I said, and it's crazy because like we had like a whole like hangout night the night before, like we were all just chilling, playing pool, relaxing, getting to know each other a little bit more, just talking, and like that's when I realized I was like, yo, the chemistry of this team is just really good. Like I think we're gonna be fine no matter what happens. We're gonna be fine, and the biggest takeaway I'm gonna have from that is we got to keep growing this sport 100%, and yeah, I gotta just keep growing as a player. I don't want it to stop. Like I just don't want it to stop.
No, I feel you. I mean, I've been playing for, I mean, since I graduated high school and I'm
Yeah.
30 now, so 14, 15 years now. And like, even me, like every single year, I'm trying to work on something. So like this year, it's like, cool, let me work on like, how do I like, I don't know, how do I increase my velocity? So
Yeah.
like, I have like a weird throw, but I'm like, all right, what if I like do this with my shoulder instead? Or like, I was like, okay, I want to make Team USA. So like everyone in Team USA, they throw sliders. I need to learn how to throw a slider. Like
Yeah, straight
I
up.
don't want to, but I need to learn to.
Straight up.
Everyone balls block. Everyone when they have two balls, they have both balls in their hands. I
Hmm.
used to just put one ball between my legs and ball block with one ball.
Oh no, come on, bro.
I used to, bro. I used to, but I'm like, you know what, man? If I want to be at the high stage, like this is what I have to do.
Yeah,
So
dude.
yeah, I mean, everyone's got to be working on something, and like to bring it back to you, like it has to be super rewarding to know that everything that you've been doing in your entire career and probably more so in the last like 6 months, like to get
Yeah.
ready for Mexico, to see your teammates, like, and you know the other countries are doing the same thing, but
Hmm.
it just goes to show that hard work pays off.
Yeah, man. Straight up. I appreciate that too, man. I do appreciate that. Like, again, I mean, you know how hard it is. I mean, you know harder than me, honestly. You literally beat a whole almost terminal disease, and you still back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for that. Like, you know how hard it is, and you know what hard work actually looks like. So I don't have to explain it to you. But like again, like if like my biggest takeaway is always just gonna be longevity has just been essential to me, and I just want to make sure like when I go or whatever, like I'm still like on the top of my game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I see that. I hear it
Yeah.
1,000%. All right, let's move on to the next question. What are some of your goals for 2026?
2026. Obviously, try to make the world's team. It's like I don't know if anybody knows, like the set team that we have for the cup is not necessarily the set team for this. So we're all still competing for our spots. And if you do still want to try to get to a selection camp, there are still spots open that you might want to get. So when they say they're scouting, no one spot is set in stone. I hope these people understand that. Because I think everybody's like, "Why didn't make the first one?" So there's no way I have. No, you have a chance. Just try. But awesome. Honestly, I've been training like crazy. Like my diet has like completely like flipped. Like I'm just doing everything that I can to just try to get ready and just try to stay consistent. And again, I do want to make this team, and like it's really important for me to just be able to just represent my country on the main stage. Like I don't care about being a starter. I don't even care if I only play a couple of games, bro. But I care about just getting into the experience and just really just not necessarily adding to my accolades, but just being at a point where I'm just like this is what I've worked. This is what I worked my whole career for, and so I want to have something to show for it too.
Hmm.
And yeah, like winning isn't the most important thing to me, but being able to get every experience that I possibly can is that. And the only one I haven't had is Worlds, so that's the one I want. you know.
Yeah.
Um, aside from that, like I'm really excited for pretty much like my new mixed team. Like my men's teams, they're both pretty much veteran teams and veteran players, so I'm not really stressed about it. Like we got some new players on it, but it's not nothing crazy. But a lot of my mixed team are a bunch of newer players that, like I said, believe have a very high skill potential. And my main goal, like, and it's pretty much just gonna be my goal moving forward, is to pretty much just nourish all that talent. Like I want them to have a good person just in their ear, just being like, yo. You're better than this. You can do better than this. This is what we're going to work on. This is how you're going to get there. And like that is my ultimate goal. I want to see my mixed team climb to the freaking heavens, bro. Because I already know my cloth team is gonna do it. It's freaking clutch mode, and I know my black team gonna do it too. So I'm not stressing about that. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not stressing about my mixed team either. But it's my personal project that I really just wanted to see grow. And yeah, man, much like everything else, that's it. Consistency.
Yeah, love to hear it. All right, next question. What are some individual things you're working on for 2026? So this could be like outside of dodgeball, inside of dodgeball, maybe like a trait you're working on.
Yeah. So oddly enough, I got a promotion this year. That was actually one of my goals. So as far as like career stuff goes, like I'm pretty much just I'm where I want to be, like far as like all that stuff goes. Like my personal life is pretty good, and yeah, I have no real complaints there. Dodgeball wise, I can feel myself slowing down. And like, I mean, it's obvious that it's gonna happen because I'm getting older and my recovery time is like getting a little bit slower. So it's harder, or it's getting harder to train as hard as everybody else, and that's kind of just how it's gonna go. But mostly, I just want to be able to just increase my survivability even more. Like, and I think that's crazy for me to say because like I don't think I'm a bad survival player, but I think I'm getting to a point where I understand that I am being targeted a lot, and I want to be able to just increase that rate even more. Like we were looking at percentages the other day for all this stuff, and they were just like, Marcus, you got thrown at literally the most the entire weekend, and I was like, I get that. But I also had one of the highest survival rates for the entire weekend too, after getting thrown at the most. So it was just like I want to see how far I can take that. You know what I'm saying? Like I move well. I'm a dancing dodgeball. That's kind of just how it goes. But what is the next level after that? How do I keep increasing that? How do I get to honestly a kill levels of evasion? That's honestly where I'm at. So that's
Yeah.
that's that's my main goal, just to just increase my athleticism as best as I possibly can because like I think I have good dodgeball IQ, so I'm not really working on that too much anymore. Like it's been a long time. Like the game is simple to me. It's just a matter of can my body do it. So I want to get to a point where everything I'm thinking of in my brain, I want to be able to translate it straight to my body. If I'm do I can I hit this target on this toe shot? Oh yeah, that's easy for me. Can I get over this ball? Oh yeah, that's easy for me. Like that's the goal. What is the next level of execution that I can obtain?
Okay, that's fair. I think for like you and me as like players that are like starting to get older, I
Yeah,
heard I forget who was saying this on Kim's podcast. Listen to Kim's podcast,
yeah,
Rushdown. Way better than this. This is like Timu version.
yeah.
But
Can you
I forget who said it, bro, but someone said that Pine doesn't have any wasted movements. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
he's 1,000% right.
Yeah, watch him play, bro. Honestly, watch him play. He only jumps when he knows he has to jump. Other than that, he's doing laterals. Sometimes he's sliding. Sometimes he's going for that long catch. But I think that's really interesting, yo. Like, I've never my first time actually playing. Me and Pine have been competing against each other for literally my entire career. But it's so interesting to finally be able to like share the court with him. And the first time I did it was at the combine, and I was like, I'm trying to figure out why I can't beat this man. You know what I'm saying? And then we finally played together, and I was listening to his play calls, and I was watching his movement, and I was seeing his survival rate. Even like Pine isn't afraid to take counters. Like if he needs to take a counter because Pine knows he's going to survive the next play. He's already thought about the next play. So I think it's just really interesting just to see his longevity in general because he's been playing longer than both of us for sure, and like he's older than both of us at this point. So it's just like,
At a much higher level too. Like no
yeah,
offense to
dude.
you, but like I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
bro was winning UDC like what 2012.
Yeah, right. Like, all right,
I
and
think I won
that,
like $125,000 over like a 4-year span. That's
and,
insane, bro. That's insane.
that's the huge difference, bro, between somebody that like has a legacy that's gonna last for sure and somebody that's still building towards it, man. And honestly, he's got it. I think I don't want to speak for him, but I think he did mention to me at one point that this might be his last cycle, and I know he wants to go out and win, so he's been training hard, bro. And you can see it. But again, no wasted movement, everything calculated. Even if you saw him at API, like he was playing out of his mind at API, and that was both foam and cloth. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's the goal. The goal is to get to a point where everything I think of happens because I know my body can do it. That's it.
Mhm.
Honestly, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Man, this is gonna be a tough question to ask.
Oh.
All right, I heard a rumor that you might be retiring soon.
It's funny that I just talked about getting better, isn't it? All right. So uh I promised probably my main prodigy Rennie that I would give her at least 2 more years. It's a multitude of reasons for it. Um, One of the reasons is actually health reasons. Like my body just cannot sustain it right now. Like I'm working really hard to just make sure everything is okay. But there are certain things that I do have a limit on, which is why I mean you've seen me over the years pretty much change my entire play style like over and over again because I've had no choice. But it's gotten to a point where I don't know if I want to say this on stream. This might fuck up my world chances. But it's
All right,
got
good, bro. I mean, you got Worlds is next year. You
that
said
is
two
true.
years.
That is true. I could probably figure out another workaround. But it's
It's your
gotten to a
retirement party.
yeah. Shit. We got two more. We got two more. And like I told myself that um whether I make the world's team or not, like I'm still gonna continue on for that last year because I still have a chance to get another cycle. If I make it into the next cycle, then it might be 3 years instead of two. But the goal is literally just 2 years right now. But it's just like I've invested a lot into this sport. Like I've invested my body into this sport. Like if you look at my hand, I've invested my body into this sport. And I'm at a point where I kind of just want to just start getting my time back a little bit more. So I want to just do more career stuff, like get close to my family, get just a little bit more casual travel in, man. And like I can't do that if I'm spending all of my money or all of my PTO on the sport. And that's kind of just how it goes. Like there are things I gotta choose. Like again, like I'm not worried about my accolades or anything like that. Like I think my reputation speaks for itself, and I think my positivity and just influence in the community will always just be a long lasting thing. And like even if it doesn't live on in me, it lives in all the people that I've taught. So I'm not leaving with nothing, no matter how I look at it. But I do want
Yeah.
to leave on my own terms before I become nothing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Peyton Manning out there, like throwing the ball 6 yards down the field.
Bro, I refuse, bro. I refuse.
Bro, this was so I got asked this on Kim's pod,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to think about me not playing dodgeball anymore. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think for me personally, like I really have thought about this. I don't think I don't think I can ever say I'm retired because there's always
Uh,
going to be like a 0.1% chance of me that was like, no, bro, like you can play, go play that tournament.
yeah. I
It's
might
like
still do locals.
I'm not gonna name names, but like, bro, we've been playing for a long time. There's been like two or three players that's like, yo, I'm out, and they're still playing. That was like 6 years
No,
ago.
that's real. Bro, Decker has been. No, I'm gonna mention his name, bro. Decker
Okay,
has
okay.
retired 4 times, bro. He's like, yeah, I think I'm done. He got injured in Dallas. He's like, yeah, I think I'm done. He was in a tournament 4 months later, bro. I'm just like, bro, what are we talking about right
Hold up,
now,
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. This man in 2019, love Steve Decker, by the way, love Steve
bro?
Decker,
Yeah.
and Amanda. This man was on a nationals team in 2019 called Retirement Party.
Literally.
It is 2025. Steve Decker and I played on the same court, on the same team, and won a medal in Boston this year, 6 years
Bro.
later.
But he's retired though. He said, "No, I'm just coaching now, bro." Shut up, bro. Like, what are we talking about right now?
I respect it though, because again, like, I mean, he's older than you and me, but like, bro,
Yeah.
the itch is there. I feel like it's always gonna be there for me. I could honestly, I think I could be like 45. Like, yeah, like I'll give it a go.
Yeah, honestly, I keep telling myself that I'm never gonna like step on the court again and move is like move like I'm moving again, but I don't think I ever lose this, honestly. I'm never gonna stop dancing. So no matter what, I'm always gonna keep my athleticism. So it's just a matter of if I'm not playing as often, can I still keep my IQ? Like that's it.
Yeah, me personally, I'm like way too competitive. Like, I'm not gonna go to like I don't know, like the fucking park and rec, like jerseyed up, double shooting sleeves, fucking Beats headphones on, like not saying hi to no one, just lock the fuck in. Like,
Yo.
yo, I got next, I got next. Like, that's not me. But like, I always have to have something, like whether it's like dodgeball or like I don't know. I used to play softball back in the
Yeah.
day, so like maybe going back to softball, but like I can't just not do anything.
I feel that. I feel that. I don't think you don't really lose the active gene, bro. Like unless you absolutely can't do it, like you don't lose that shit. That's kind of how it goes. So I definitely hear you
Yeah.
on
Honestly, and like my son, he's turning one next year, so like 4 years from now, like he's gonna be playing baseball and basketball and stuff like that. So like
that. That'll keep you in it. That'll keep you like you want to
exactly.
learn a throwing sport, son.
Yeah, bro. I've been trying to teach not teach Caden, but like I want him to be a lefty. So I've been handing him everything to his left hand.
Yes.
We've been like rolling the ball back and forth to each other. Now he's like throwing it a few times. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, he like kind of low-key launched the ball a little bit
Yeah.
here.
That's crazy. Not the setup, bro. That's wild. Not, the setup is crazy.
He was like 5 months old, and I'm holding his hands up, and he's like running around the backyard. Dude, he's only five, like
Yeah.
5 months old, but like he's not. he's not running, but like he's moving, you know.
He gonna be an athlete, bro. It's in his genes. No,
Can't wait.
I'm excited for that, dude. It's gonna be nice.
All right, one last question before we get into questions from the people.
Yeah.
What are your plans after dodgeball?
Huh. Well, oddly enough, a lot of this again, like when I tell you Mexico City really just changed my life, like it fucked me up. Like so oddly enough, I keep saying that I'm gonna move away from the sport, but when I say that, I'm just gonna stop playing. Like that's kind of how that goes. But after visiting Mexico and just seeing how community driven everything was, like as far as like I mean, I'm still gonna keep trying to expand my career and like travel and all that stuff like that. But as far as like dodgeball goes, like I'm gonna try to like open up academies and shit. Like I'm actually like serious about it. Like I've been trying to get like rec league started in Baltimore, little stuff like that. But I think I really just want to just help build the next generation up. Like I think this is gonna be big. I think this is gonna be a big sport. And I think I don't think I'm a terrible mentor, but yeah, ultimately the goal is really to just like get the youth just more involved, make sure it's not becoming like this bully type sport and really just getting us out there. So I've really just been thinking I've been looking at venues already now because I'm just like, yo, 2 years is gonna come out, I need the space. So I've been looking at like little rec rooms and like warehouses I could probably rent out like in the city and stuff like that. Because I really just want to try to get like dodgeball academies just started here. Like no questions, no bullshit. Like let's get these kids fucking active, let's get them involved and let's get them just ready for when the sport just keeps growing, bro. And because like I said, Mexico is just I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it, and it really just inspired me. Like I was like, I'm gonna retire, I'm gonna be done, I'm gonna get back in touch with my life, and like I feel like I can still do that and still run a school. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah, honestly, I feel
saying?
like if you do it right, like if you look at all these leagues, like they have committees with, 4 or 5,
Yeah,
even 6 people. And I mean, some of these like Seattle, they have like dodgeball, I don't know, like 4 or 5 times a night. Like I know Philly has like a bunch of, dodgeball. LA kick, like I know Boston's doing 2 nights now.
yeah, man,
So I mean, it's there, like it's there.
bro. It's just it's just opportunity just waiting, man. Like this sport has taken shit almost half of my life at this point. Like I'm invested. Like I've invested everything I have. I've invested my money. I've invested my time. I've invested my body into it. Why not invest my future? Or why not invest in the future of everybody else? So yeah, I think that's the next big one. Either well, not either. Like I want to just move into coaching. I want to move into mentoring. I want to just build some dodgeball dojos, bro. And let's just get it started. Like for real. Like that is my ultimate goal. Like after retirement, fuck everything else. Like let's get these fucking academies started. That's it.
Yeah, just get back to the community.
Yeah, seriously, man.
All right, let's move on to questions from the people. We got a good amount. Thank you to everyone who sent questions in.
Oh, y'all care.
All right, first question from Bo. How do you feel about the mixed claw squat and what will change for Worlds?
Hmm. I kind of got into this a little bit earlier, but honestly, you couldn't have really picked a better group of people just for starting off, especially for a tournament like this. So, like, we've been pretty much running through a lot of the same names for the last like couple of tournaments, but a lot of people in the mixed team this year, like, there are a lot of completely new faces. Like, I'm on there, we got Lovey on there, we got Sarah on there, we got Rennie on there, we got Katie on there. Like, I think the only veteran players that we had on the team were literally and Chaz, Quan, Will, and Ali. Everybody else that was on the team was a fresh face. And like it's interesting when you don't have veteran talent on the team because you got to see how your rookies or your new players are going to just mold into that. And I also think those moments are important because like it helps people and honestly it exposes everybody's game. It exposes your veteran talent's games because Chaz has to figure out can I carry this? Is it my job to carry this? What's my next decision? And that's the same for Quan. That's the same for Will. This is his first time. This is Will's first time in the captain position as well as Ali. And they had to be like, how do I rally this team together? And it exposes everyone's game in a different sense they're not used to. And I think ultimately that's what made it a good experience for us. Like I said, our Thursday first half of Thursday was just wasn't a good time. Like we've all performed at a much higher level. And I remember us having a conversation about it afterwards. Like the whole team got together. We were just like, man, why are we playing so bad? What's going on? This should have been a tie. And like it was literally just that small conversation that turned us from a team that's tying to a team that's blowing through everybody 20 to 2. Like I think we got 100 and something points over the weekend. We maybe dropped like aside from that Mexico game, we maybe dropped like 3 games after that. Like that's 3 points.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Like it's like it was a seamless transition. And like the main reason why I wanted to go mix for this one in particular was literally just the chemistry of the team. Like I saw who was going to be on the list for it because they were just like, "Well, we're gonna give you a choice. Do you want to play men's? Do you want to play mix?" And I was like, "I think I want to play mix." And a lot of people that I like on the team, like I like all the dudes on the men's team, obviously too, but they weren't the only people that were allowed to cross over were Chaz and Quan. So they were just like, "You got to choose. You got to figure it out." And I was like, "All right, bet." Literally went straight mix, and like I will never regret that decision. Like those people, like my teammates in that situation, they made that entire experience better for me. Like, and I think I would have still got that for my men's team, but just literally just living in just like the sisterhood and the brotherhood and just everybody just cheering for each other and hyping each other up and just everybody constantly just being with each other. Like I love this mixed cloth team, man. And like obviously it's some things that we got to work on. Like we're already still looking at tape, going back over stuff. Like and like again, it's supposed to be a clean slate after this, but the team was still like, hey, we still want to watch tape together. We still want to build together. We still want to grow together. And that's all I really want out of like any team that I'm ever going to play on. You want players that just want to just be better when the weaknesses or the mistakes happen. We're still supporting each other. Like everything can be fixed. Everything can be changed. And as long as we stay in that mindset, this team's golden, bro. Like team's golden. So I'm looking forward to it, honestly, and I hope I get a chance to honestly play with them again because I really just enjoyed it.
Great answer. All right, next question. Question from Mackenzie Wilson. You are a notable dodgeball role model for many, including myself, who helped you develop into a great coach and motivator for the sport.
Oh, Kenzie. So a lot of people are very aware of who my mentor is, Jeremy Meadows, and I think for a long time he was pretty much coaching up like most of the Baltimore and like Baltimore County, just like region, like our entire state. He pretty much had a hand in all. Like he and his cousin Eric Mogul, and I don't think you ever met Mogul, but yeah, good dude. Probably one of the strongest throws I've ever seen in my life in my entire career. Glad he retired so he didn't kill me. But yeah, he and Jeremy pretty much like built up our entire community, and like the thing that I really recognized about just how he was mentoring people is he always talked to everyone different. So like for me, I remember telling him, I was like, yo, if you don't yell at me, I'm not gonna listen. But like if it was somebody, if it was another player, like he'll walk up to him, talk to him casually, be like, yo, this is what you're doing wrong. This is how you change this, blah, blah, blah. For other players, he just would be pelting them over and over again and be like, you're never gonna learn, so I'm just gonna keep doing this until you figure out what to do about it. And like I think you get to a point as literally just like a mentor or a teacher or anything, and you have to realize how do I talk to this person so they listen? So like even for my mixed team, there are certain players that I know I can yell at, and they're gonna be like, "All right, bet I'm here. Give me hype. Let's get him back in it." Like Randy, like he doesn't want to be talked to. He doesn't want to be coddled. He's just like, "Yo, yell at me. Tell me I'm wrong." And then like with Rennie, like literally, she and I will go over an entire game plan, make a whole game plan for the game, and she's just like, "All right, I got it. I know what to do." And like that's it. And like you want players like that, but it really just comes down to just knowing how to communicate with people, like that's always gonna make you, girl. You a teacher, you know better. Can the whole teacher? What I'm talking about? She a whole teacher. But
Yeah.
literally knowing how to talk to people and knowing just how to mesh well and meld with them. And like I remember the biggest one, like the biggest good one for me is like Tinny has had an incredible year. Tinny Terranelli and Tenerelli, Jesus. And literally like we were at the dodgeball at one point. We were all a little sauce at this point, but Tinny walks up to me and he's just like, yo, you've probably been like the best mentor I've had like this entire year. And he was just like, yo, thank you for looking out for me. Like, thank you for talking to me the way that you did. Like, because I needed all of it to get where I'm at right now. And Teddy has been playing out of his fucking mind this year. And like, just little stuff like that. Like, you realize like there are weaknesses in my coaching for sure. But I think with every new person that I mentor, every new person that I teach, like it makes me a better master. So yeah, Jeremy is definitely the foundation like of my mentorship, but my students, they're the ones that actually teach me. They teach me how I should communicate, what I could be doing, how to improve my drills, like this little stuff. And I think when you look more at the players that you're teaching rather than who's teaching you, it helps you grow. Like, and I think I say that all the time. Like when I'm like training people on my job and all that stuff too. The easiest way to learn is to teach. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And honestly, too, like you kind of have to like mentor everyone in a different way or coach or, talk straight, whatever the case may be, like just
Yeah,
as a captain. So, like, I don't know, I could talk to like this person a certain way, but it may not get through to them. Like, maybe you
yeah,
might have to be like a little bit more, not like pushy, but like, hey, I need to get to you. Like, I'm gonna say this in a respectful way. But then others like, okay, I really have to be careful of how I talk to this person because I don't want them to take it the wrong way, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, you gotta talk to everyone different. It's kind of like playing dodgeball. Like you can't play every team the same way. You
Hmm.
can't. Like there's not like a black and white, this is how you should play.
At all, bro. That's a good mindset, honestly. It's a good mindset to
All right, next question. Question from John Gatlin. What is it like wearing shorts for the first time in your life in Mexico City?
have. Yo, I fucking hate him, bro. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Look, there's only one person that will agree with me with this is Will Bether, bro. We literally had like an hour
Oh,
discussion,
bro.
bro. You
Yes,
look, bro.
yes, yes,
We
yes, yes.
hour discussion about this shit. And I'm just like, bro, why would you ever wear shorts playing? Listen to me. Look, listen to me. Anytime I go sleeveless specifically so I don't have any loose material, bro. You got shorts, motherfucker. Every time you slide, jump, whatever, that shit swings on. You getting tipped for no reason. I'm just like, I heard that sound, bro. Get off the court. That shit don't happen when I got sweats on, bro. I got sweats on, everything hugged up. I can slide. I ain't got no fucking court burn. None of that shit. All right.
You got one of the 5-inch seams, bro.
Bro, that's
I
crazy.
mean, yo, some people be going like 3 and I'm
No,
like,
they be
no,
going crazy
no.
sometimes, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And like it's crazy because I was like Chaz, because me and Chaz are like this, we're the same height and pretty much the same weight. And I was like, yo, Chaz, what kind of shorts you wearing? So he told me his size, and I was like, Chaz, what the fuck, bro? He was like, yeah, I bought these biggest shit, bro. My bad. And I was like, yeah. So we're both getting clipped in our leg for no reason. Like I'm just like, yo, I can't do this, bro. Like my slide
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fucking up. It wasn't enough that it made like a huge difference, but I can tell a difference, bro. I'm sweats
Okay.
all day.
I think you need to find shorts that fit you and not shorts that like you'd wear in like 2006 with
You
like
know,
a 3XL
the
white
fucking with the
tee
old
sleeve.
Hooper shorts and shit. Below the knees, baggy as hell. It's all
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. It's like the 2004 NBA draft class where like their suits were like way too fucking big. Like
Yeah,
way,
I
way, way
remember.
too big.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite memes, bro. Yeah, those pictures are horrible, bro. It was a wild era, bro.
All right, we just need to find shorts that fit you. Something that suits you.
I'm gonna find some smaller seams, but honestly, the leggings help a little bit because I was worried about court burn more than anything. But bro, it's something about being able to slide all the way across the court because I got some sweats on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's fair. That's fair. Because I don't wear a leg sleeve, but I wear like one leg
Yeah,
legging, and it's always on my left because I slide left, not right.
yeah,
But if I ever
yeah.
want to slide right, like, could I do it? Yeah, is it gonna
You can
fucking
do it, but
hurt?
good luck. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I better be landing on the shorts or like my knee pads. If I land on shorts, bro, my ass might pop out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta be
Yeah, that's
careful. I'm
crazy.
not sliding right. I'm not sliding right. Be like, damn, Ryan's cheeked up. What the heck?
They double cheeked up on a Saturday evening. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Oh man, I hate that,
Oh
bro.
man. All right, next question. Next question. All right, question from Brian Fricker. Where
Okay.
does all the swag come from and how do you contain it so well?
Yo, I fucking hate Ryan, bro. You serious, man? All right. So I could answer this in a joke. I'm gonna take it a serious route. I'm gonna take it a serious route. So look, honestly, like obviously I know he's fucking with me, but like on like a serious note, like seriously, bro, I've known who I wanted to be and who I was for a very long time, bro. So like people be clowning me for like my style sometimes or just like my energy or whatever and just be like joking around and stuff like that. But the reality for me is, bro, when you're so confident in just the person that you are and you know who you are inside out and you just want to be that person, like the confidence and shit just fucking it just shines through you, bro. And it's like I'm not trying to be cool or anything like that. Like I don't think I'm above or below anybody else in this world. But the reality for me is like I know who I want to be and like I try to just keep my integrity wherever I go. So like when it comes to me like dancing and stuff on the court, like I remember I was at the combine and Brett was just like, stop doing all that dancing, Marcus. And I was like, they ain't hit me yet. They threw at me 5 times. And he was like, because he had nothing to say. Like it's like, yeah, I'm dancing, I'm moving all wild and stuff. I'm not getting my team killed, and I'm getting balls back, and I'm hitting my shots. So at the end of the day, like you laugh all you want, the swag never dies, boy. What you talking about? Yeah, yeah,
If you see Heat running you down and away and you see like one pant leg up but it's tucked into a sock, you're
yeah.
cooked, fam. You're
Yeah,
cooked.
yeah, cool. That shit is crazy. Yeah, I remember when I was doing the one pant leg up, bro. I was like, I ain't get rid of this shit. Yeah.
Do you
I was going
remember?
kind of crazy. I was going kind of crazy.
Do you remember it was New Jersey? I think it was 2017. We
Yeah.
played each other in mixed. and I talked to your team before we played, and I was like,
Yes.
"Yo, I'm gonna break dance on the court in the middle of the court. No
Bro.
one throw at me. I'm only throwing at Heat." And everyone's like, "Bet." And I did it, and
That
you
shit
were
was
like,
crazy.
"Y'all gonna let this motherfucker stunt on me? What the
Yeah.
fuck?"
That's right. I remember that shit. I remember that shit.
It's somewhere, bro. That video is somewhere. It's hilarious.
Oh my God, bro.
You're
That's
so
some good
mad.
times, bro. That's some good memories. Uh, what a time, dude.
Honestly. All right, next question. Question from Shadid. Did you salsa dance while playing against Mexico?
Look, man, damn. Honestly, that's the opportunity you missed, bro. I'm honestly kind of sad about that shit. So like, because the game was so serious and like we were down in the first half, bro. I ain't even gonna have no damn fun. Like, I ain't have any damn fun. I had no salsa. I started doing it like later on the weekend and shit like that. But I feel like if I would have hit that shit against Mexico at the line, like boom, 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 they were like, oh shit, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. One of my favorite like current moments is like Nick Danchenko has never like he never played against me. Like it was his first time at the Nationals in the States. And you know how I do that little crouch walk where I'm just creeping up on you and shit. Like I'm just doing that shit to him. He's like backpedaling because he doesn't know if I'm gonna throw or not. So I wait for him to get all the way to the back line, just blow up the back of his like back because he's trying to block with a cloth ball, and he's just like, "Yo, what the fuck was that, bro?" And like those little moments, bro, those are kind of my favorite, bro. 'Cause, free movement, dude.
Yeah, facts, facts. Missed opportunity in Victor Cruz in Mexico.
Yeah, yeah, damn.
Oh, all right, next question. Question from Rebecca. I'm sorry, I do not know how to say her last name. Uh,
New win.
yes, I wasn't even gonna attempt it.
She's my teammate.
I know she is, but I was like, I don't know. I was not gonna pronounce that last name right.
It's all
All
good.
right. What was your proudest moment coming back from your Achilles injury? What motivated you to work through slash overcome your injury?
Mm, that's a good one. That's a good one. Serious tone, real quick. Serious tone, real quick. So I'm gonna start with pretty much what motivated me. So like the first time I ruptured, like it was cool because I was going through rehab. Everything was going great. The reconstruction was really nice. The second time I ruptured was probably that was probably like the breaking point for me because I had to sit through another 6 to 8 months of this no athletic activity. And I remember my doctor because I couldn't, there was nothing else to pull from because he pretty much shaved my entire Achilles down for the first one. So at that point, like, no one's donating a fucking tendon, bro. So, like, you can do a risky surgery, which you get like a tendon from like a decomposing body or shit like that, or somebody donates that's on like the dying table, or you can take the risk of just trying to heal naturally. So, I went naturally. It healed fucking horrible. And my doctor was just straight up just like, look, you're never running or jumping again. So you need to figure out what you're doing with, with your career and all this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, bet. So I let my team know. I was like, this is what I got from my doctor, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it's been a pleasure playing with y'all. Um, that's pretty much it for me. And everybody was like, yo, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, bro. He said, if I can't run or jump, like, I'm not taking the risk of like, I want to be able to walk when I get old. Like, that's kind of just where I'm at. And yeah, man, it just wasn't worth the risk. And I remember like my team literally like composed an entire like gift box for me, like a retirement package, had letters in it, has a lot of my favorite things in it, like all of the good things. Like shout out like and again, like this is where it comes to like when you play with people for so long, they actually do understand, they know you, like they know dodgeball has been such like a paramount or rather just like just an important part of my life, just a piece of my life. And like they understood what it meant for me to just be like, I'm done. Like I'm putting the shoes on the court, like I'm done. So yeah, everybody wrote. They had this little letter for me. Everybody signed a letter, whatever, and then it was a bunch of notes that went like, "Yeah, happy retirement, blah blah blah. We miss you, blah blah blah." And then Akil's note says, "I don't know if I can say this on your street." He said, "In words, you ain't retiring. You better stop playing." And then he said, and then he put like a love Akil, and I was like, "All right." So after I got pretty much to like a healed state for my second one, I remember I was just trying to just like slowly just get back into box jumps and like slow jaws and stuff like that, and it just felt impossible. And it got to a point where I was just like, yo, I can't do this shit. Like I can't do it. And Akil literally was just like he would bring his daughter to like some of my training sessions and stuff. Like he would just come by himself, show up. Like it'd be like nighttime type stuff because I wasn't doing nothing. I couldn't fucking walk. And he would just literally just train with me, just like bi-weekly, like all the time, just making sure that I was sticking to my rehab, just making sure I was running every day, I was lifting every day, I was like being nutritious, taking all my shit. Like he literally was looking out for me at a point where it was just like, yo, you're my brother. I am not letting you end your career like this. Like you were going to play with me until you really just don't want to play anymore. And like I owe him honestly everything for that. I ain't gonna lie. Like I owe him everything for that because without him I would not be playing. Like and that's just kind of how it goes. Like I would not be playing without him. Like he's my training partner. He's my boy. Like he's my brother. Honestly, he's my brother. Uh, yeah, that's kind of what motivated me to get back, man. I realized how much I love this shit. I realized how much people just wanted me to come back, and they showed it. And that's kind of like it takes, like they say, it takes a village. I got a Baltimore meme. I'm gonna see that later. But they say it takes a village, and like it's really true. Like they're like I was at a moment where I was at rock bottom. I was not climbing out of it, and I didn't want to climb out of it. I was done, and literally my village came to rescue me, and they said, "Yo, we need you back here. So just try, just try." But my best moment, oddly enough, an NDA tournament. So there was this NDA tournament in Lancaster. These kids are freaking 19 to 21 that we're going against, bro. They're in their peak athletic form. They're throwing 90 miles an hour, 8.5 rubber ball. These kids were
The
throwing,
Amish, bro. The
bro,
Amish.
these kids are throwing hard, bro. And I'm just like, yo, there is no way we're gonna win this tournament. Like, and we didn't win this tournament, but it was more so. There's no way we're competing with this because I can't run. We pretty much put like a hodgepodge of like just like a random team together, try to figure it out. And like I was just completely unmotivated. I was like, yo, we're not going to be able to do anything here. But there's a very specific moment, and like I have it on my Instagram, where we actually ended up beating a team to get to semifinals. So we're going against a tiebreaker point against I forgot what the team was, but they were a really good team. They were expected to win. Actually I think they won the whole thing. They ended up winning the whole thing. And literally there's a moment where I have to 1 versus 4. So I'm just like, there's no way I win this. Like I cannot, like you know how an NDA is, like you got to clear a whole court just to make a throw, shit like that. I'm not throwing as hard as I'm throwing because this is my first year back, like after injury. So I'm not running. I'm obviously not sprinting as much. I'm not jogging as much. I'm not jumping as much. I'm not throwing as hard. Like I'm not. I'm nowhere near peak performance. But I'm taking these kids down one by one. Like one by one. Like first throw is easy. Boom, boom, boom. I get two like easy snags out of. We ended up losing the point even after I did all that. But for me, it was just a really just eye opening moment. Like and like I'm really big on like no matter what, you can always grow. You can do everything if you put your mind to it. Blah blah blah. But the biggest thing that's always been about me is just my willpower. And like I didn't understand like how valuable of an asset that was for me until I just had to just keep exploring it. And I've been able to continue to push those moments. Like I'm on the fucking world team right now because I'm continuing to push my body past its limits because I believe I can do it. So having an opportunity to just show pretty much the next up and comer is up. Like, yeah, man, I'm getting old and I can't run, but I can still body y'all motherfuckers. Like, you know, like that was honestly, it was probably that's probably like my favorite Achilles moment. It's not my favorite dodgeball moment by any means, but it's my favorite. I'm back from this Achilles injury. Like I'm back from this Achilles injury. You know what I'm saying? And I needed
Yeah.
that shit. I needed it.
Yeah. I mean, and you also had like hip injury stuff too as well.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. I'm actually going to release a video pretty soon of just pretty much all my injuries. It's like a little intro video.
Could be like a
Got-
Ben Roethlisberger, like just like a diagram of your body.
yeah, you gotta put the injuries on. People gotta understand. They gotta know. The people need to know, right?
Yeah, bro. Shit, man. But yeah, like to talk about like your willpower and stuff. I
Yeah,
mean, I remember when I wasn't playing and I was watching everything. I'm like, bro, I can't wait to come back.
yeah,
I
dude.
came back and I played at nationals and I was like, I can't wait for like the next tournament. And like I
Hmm.
went to next tournament. I'm not 100% like at all. And I just like, all right, we didn't win it. We came so close, but I can't fucking wait for the next one. Like
Yeah.
on a schedule.
Seriously, man. And that's all it takes, dude. That's all it takes. Like it's like I said, like we said earlier, but you gotta just love this shit. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Next question. Question from Joey Kramer.
Hmm.
You're great. Oh, a question, dot, dot, dot. You have an infectious positive attitude. What's something that you've always had, or did you develop it over time? How do you maintain it?
Uh, uh. This might get a little sentimental, so I'm gonna try to speed run through this. So, literally, probably the best person I've ever met in my life. God rest her soul. Her name was Jamaica Ritter, and she pretty much has had like literally the hardest life I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, she grew up in Baltimore City, in poverty. Parents were just really just not good to her. Like, she just had a really just terrible experience growing up, And I remember us just being in school together, and she would be telling me about her life. But literally, when we were in class, when we were with our friends, we were doing anything. Like she was just literally just the most positive beacon like that I've ever seen in my life. Like literally, when she came into a room, she lit up that room like straight up. And I was like, how can you? How are you able to force a smile? Like literally, I know what you're going through. How are you able to smile through this? How are you able to be cheerful about this? How are you able to support your friends through this? Like little stuff like that. So when she ended up committing suicide when we were 22, um, yeah, I pretty much just got to a point where I was just like, because I like my for me personally, like, we grew up kind of in the same environment, so it was kind of just like the same like type situation. But I was always the negative one. I was always the one that was down. I was always the violent one. I fought in a tournament, Ryan. I was very clearly like the polar opposite of who this woman was, and losing her just gave me a grand purpose to be like, I have to change who I am. Like if she can fight through this, or I mean, I guess she lost her fight, but if she can fight through this and get to this point, I know I can do it. Like I know I can do it. And slowly, I've been just trying to just rebuild my sense of community, rebuild just my positivity, just work towards this. If we're down, well, it kind of just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy can still be up, but I think at this point, not pretty much like adopted her personality to be like the positive beacon or the light of these tournaments. Appreciate y'all, by the way. I've just gotten to a point where it's just like the memories are more important, bro. Like the memories are more important. Like I don't expect to win every tournament. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to lose at these tournaments, but every memory that I've created matters. It goes far above the win. Like even in Cleveland, like yeah, I'm glad I won the medal in Cleveland, but what I'm gonna remember most is the guys just coming up to me and thanking me more than we were playing on the court. Or even a lot of the tournaments that we lost. Like some of the most fun I've ever had was when I went to an Arizona Tempe round. I stayed with the Philly folks, and like literally we were all just there. Like we ended up getting like a little intermediate medal, whatever. But literally, like it wasn't really about the game. It was just about spreading the love or whatever. And like I try to remind players at the end of the day, like we are all people outside of this game. Like none of that part matters. And like win or lose, like Ryan, we've been to hundreds of tournaments at this point. You and I, hundreds of tournaments. Do you remember the wins or do you remember the good times that you had with your team? And like, and that's kind of just where it's at, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, for sure. And I think that that's a good mindset to have and like always just being positive. Like I think it's very easy for, you to become, sick with cancer or,
yeah,
tear your Achilles and be like, why me? But like,
yeah,
I think that's such a shitty attitude to have because I mean, everyone in life is going through something. So like, look at it in a positive way. And I saw like this video about this like 10 years ago. And
yeah.
the video was like, always try to like name like three things you're grateful for every single day.
Hmm.
And like, you can look back on your own life. Like, I can look back like, I don't know, 8 years ago, probably around this time. Like, bro, I was in a
Yeah.
hospital, like getting chemo. Like, and now I'm grateful for like literally just being able to like get up out of bed and like have a job and like
Yeah,
grateful for
man.
my wife and my kid. Like, there's so many things in life to be grateful for and like just be positive and have a smile on your face.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. And that's honestly that's always just been the key for me. Like I don't care if I made this bad play on the court. I don't care if I lost this game. I never want to be caught in a situation where I'm yelling at my teammates when I know I love them to death. Like and honestly, Joey and I have had a few encounters. Like honestly, the combine is the most recent one. And literally, like he was getting in his head because he just wasn't playing bad. He was like, "Yo, I'm not." Because like last year, he didn't make he wasn't able to go to Mexico City because he just didn't make the squad. And he was like, "I was playing like shit at the last combine. I can't let this happen again." And I said, "Joey, if you keep thinking like that, it's gonna happen again." I said, let's just get hyped. Let's laugh. Let's go dance. Let's do whatever. So I just started doing like a silly dance with him, and he just started getting hyped. He was like, "Damn, bro, this shit feel good." And next thing you know, he's playing out of his fucking mind for the entire weekend. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Hmm.
just little moments like that, like they can be so life changing and so game changing. I think everything just comes down to moment by moment. Like it's not a day by day thing. It's literally moment by moment. That's for everything. Like that's for sports. That's for work. That's for just your relationships in general. Like, and as long as you approach it like, all right, well that moment's over. Now we're here again. Let's get positive again. Let's talk about the next one. I think it's easy to just flip yourself out of it. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it's important to have like a micro view and like a macro view. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
said, you could
I
have
like
like
that.
this really big goal of yours, but like you should have like 20 small goals to reach to that goal.
Yeah.
Like I think people will have like one really big goal and maybe they haven't met it yet, or they feel like that they're not going to meet it and they just
Mhm.
give up. Well, hey, like don't set a goal that you know that you probably can't reach or it's going to take forever. Have a bunch of small little goals.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like that. That's a good mindset.
All right, next question. Question from Claire. What plans do you have for the USA dodgeball season this year? What are some players you're keeping an eye out for? What are you looking to personally accomplish as a player this year?
Hmm. Well, I kind of touched on what the USA plans were for next year, so I'm gonna skip over that. We'll just go straight to the players. So obviously, everybody on my chosen team, I like you're there for a reason. That's why I want to play with y'all.
Mhm.
But outside of that, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Carlos does from Connecticut. Like I think that kid is really talented, and I think he's a very underrated source. And I'm very excited that he's decided that he wants to start traveling a lot more this year. So that's gonna be good. Um, I really don't want to say his name. My new teammate on reboot because we keep it a secret still. But my new teammate on reboot, I'm very excited to see what he does. This is his first like big travel year. He only went to Dallas last year. He was like, "Yo, this shit is easy," and I was like, "Nah, yeah, yeah, nah." Like that shit was fucking because I wasn't playing with him. He was playing against us, and I was like, "Nah, hold up, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this right now." So excited to see what he does this year. Um, as far as like, let's see on the women's side. So this is the first time I actually got a chance to play with Katie. That was on my mixed cloth team this year, and like, I'm really excited to see what her and her team do this year. Like, yo, like she was playing out of her mind and I think she's going to be a terrifying force. But I also am excited to see like a resurgence of oddly enough Abby Lee, because so I know who she trains with, and like she's been training with Mikey and Anarchy guys all alike a lot, and like just seeing her vast improvements have been really nice, and I think she might just have a blowout year this year as well. So it's a lot of just people up in the air. Like I don't want to. I feel like we say a lot of names over and over again, but I just want to highlight some players that nobody really can see. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
yeah, I just hope they have really just good like successful seasons. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm excited for a lot of the Connecticut people that are going to start traveling
Yeah.
more. And yeah, on to the next question.
Hmm.
Last question from Anonymous. Can you
Uh-oh.
give us your best Jason Derulo?
I'm not fucking singing this shit. Yo, my team. So I'm stupid, bro. Because I was like, I know we're gonna win gold because we're playing out of our minds right now. And they were just like, all right, so if we win, are you gonna do it? So literally in the huddle for our last huddle, I had to fucking scream that shit at the top of my lungs, bro. Rare,
You
I'm
didn't
glad.
sing it, bro?
Yeah, I sung it, but
Um,
but freaking, I am never. Yo, you don't know, yo, it's crazy, bro. Like everywhere I go, bro, everywhere I go, I can't escape this shit, bro. I can't escape it. Y'all ain't getting that. All right, y'all got a lot of stuff. Y'all got a lot of personal stuff. Y'all ain't getting nothing else.
to be fair, this was a teammate that asked, but not on Team USA.
Hate this for me, actually. I don't even want to guess who it is. I don't even care. I don't even care. I just know you don't love me. Fuck you. You don't love me. That's wrong.
All right, man, and that's it for the questions from the people. Thank you for everyone who sent them in. Do we have
Yeah.
any closing thoughts or shout outs?
Um, yeah, want to give a big shout out to Tree. Like I said, without when the year that I was injured and I was like everything is down, Tree is pretty much the person that held up both of our women's. Well, she held up Illusion and she was holding up our men's team pretty much on her own because none of our men really wanted to take over the captain role. So she pretty much ran off all of that. Shout out to Jeremy. I always shout him out because why not? Shout out to Akil because it's my boy. Shout out to my moms and my apprentice Rennie and honestly, all of my teammates that I'm going to be moving forward with, man, like I'm really excited to just play with everybody. I'm really excited to just have like a successful, just fun, positive year, and hopefully we can just keep the shit going.
Hell yeah. My shout out my wife, shout out my son, shout out Jalen Brunson, shout out Twisted Tea.
Jalen Brunson's crazy.
Go Birds.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm not
have
mad
to,
at it.
bro. Have
Yeah.
to. I love when people are like, "Oh, I don't know about the Birds this year," blah blah blah. Shut up,
They'll
bro.
be
They
fine. I
literally
think they'll be
just won the
fine.
Super Bowl, okay? Like, I don't know what teams you guys like, but like, has your team even won a Super Bowl?
That's
When's the last
crazy.
time they won a Super Bowl? Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, Eagles have made the Super Bowl twice in the last 4 years. Yeah, they lost like against the Chiefs, what, 3, 4 years ago, whatever. They won last year. They
Right.
won. They won 2017/18. Like, bro, I'm good. Like,
Yeah. It doesn't have to be an almost perfect season for them to still be a good playoff team. That's not how that works. So
no,
yeah,
hell
I
no.
think they'll be fine, bro.
I had a Patriots fan at my job last year.
Yeah.
Was it last year? Yes, it was last year. The year before that too, when Bill Belichick was still coaching the Patriots, and he's like, "I don't know about Coach Sirianni. I think he should get fired." It's like the week after they lost to the Falcons. I think
Right.
they were like
Like,
2-2 or 3-2 or something like that. And so this was last year, and I'm like,
yeah.
bro, like they're fine. Why, if you're gonna fire your coach 5 weeks into the season, why didn't you fire him in the offseason?
Right. Right. And it's not the same thing as the Harbaugh situation we're dealing with right now, but but
No.
yeah. But no,
And
definitely I agree with you.
yeah, and this guy like was it 2 years ago, and Mac Jones was the quarterback, and
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, he's like, yeah, you know, we're gonna make the playoffs, and we're gonna be such a good team, and blah blah blah. I'm like, brother, your team stinks. Stinks. Bill Belichick's not a good coach anymore. It's Tom
He is not a
Brady.
good coach. He is not a good coach anymore. Man, I ain't worried about it, bro. I'm not getting the playoffs this season. I don't care, bro. Like, I'm just over it, bro. I'm over it. I don't even...
They're not mathematically out yet, right?
Nah, not yet. We still have a chance, but like the games that we gotta play are just it's teams that we gotta play the Steelers again. They fucked us up, so it's just like we literally have to win everything moving forward, and it's just that shit ain't happening. So I'm over it. That's where I'm at.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
And one last thing, where can people find you on social media?
Um, Currently Facebook is easy. Obviously, my Instagram is pretty easy. It's heatflare at Instagram.com. But those are pretty much the only things that I use. Like I'm not really plugged in that often. Like I'm just doing other stuff, you know. Kind of is what it is.
Okay, and you talked about the league that you played in with Tyler Westgate. Do you want to shout out that league? And maybe I'll put the link in the description.
Shout out to DMV Dodgeball as well as Baltimore County Dodgeball. I'll send you the links after this, obviously. But yeah, we're trying to actually build something. If you just want to come out, get a little bit of sweat in, definitely do a Baltimore Dodgeball. And if you want to do something more organized and league based, DMV Dodgeball is always available. It's only 45 minutes away. So do the shit.
Cool. Check the links in the description. I have been good about that for like the last month and a half. I haven't been shouting it out, but if you go through all the episodes, there are links in the description.
Oh, he cares.
But all right, bro. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Thanks for having me. Seriously.
Anytime. Peace.
All right.